Big ass fighting. Walsh, Jessica, we're here.
Whoa!
Yeah. We're all back together again. The chat is here.
Big ass fighting. Yeah, there's some big ass fighting going on.
Big ass fighting. I feel good. How are you guys?
I'm doing okay. It's a lot of children here. Pretty weird, but we have this problem every week, and we work through it.
Right, Jessica. How about you? Is Jessica not here?
Did the spider get her again?
She's just staring forward.
Pardon me, someone cut my microphone cable and I had to patch it up real quick.
Let loose underneath there. Hey, yeah. Johnny Newby is in the chat room. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jessica, but this man is awake in the Netherlands to watch SCFL Pro live. This is big ass. Big ass. Jessica.
Yeah, big ass fighting going on.
I mean,
such big ass fighting.
Such big ass. Jessica, earlier in the day, you were saying that you saw something. You personally witnessed something. You got a few photographs. Bike Bianchi and Discussion Davis are still going at it.
Yeah, these
breaking
two
news.
Continuing to, or really discussions are continuing to confront Bike throughout the Belly Ribbon Civic Auditorium, and just other locations.
Yeah, so Discussion Davis is still challenging. He still wants to be the first referee ever to win a world title. Bike is saying no. I mean, Discussion is his friend, right, Walsh? He's like, they're Belly Ribbon. They're both Belly Ribbon. I mean, there's this Bike is just freaking out. Discussion is running away. I
feel like these guys listen to Iron Maiden's Blood Brothers to pump themselves up. So this is really weird. The Discussion's gone too far, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And so, like every other time, we're kicking this off with a scramble match.
But I'm just so I'm consumed with this discussion thing here.
I agree. We have gone dark.
Whoa.
There we go. Yeah.
I was okay with that because sometimes we need quiet reflection.
We do need quiet reflection. We need quiet reflection all the time.
Yeah.
So what are we seeing here?
Oh god, we've got Ron Lewis, we got Garden Green, Ricky Robinson, Chuchai, our champion October Schmidt in his trademark singlet and whistle. We got Dubois, we got Kurt King, who hopefully won't have to worry about someone snatching his puka shell necklace.
Yeah, there's some puka shell stuff going on here.
Yeah, and then we've got Maximo Missouri. One of the rare times the Missouris are not in tag competition because Maximo's brother, Maniac, is actually in the main event challenging for the hardcore title.
Did we ever actually confirm that they're brothers?
I don't know. That's an excellent question.
Correct. I am making an assumption that they are brothers.
Yeah. I mean, who knows with these guys?
Thank you for the bit, Smurf.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for everyone cheering. Let Lou is gonna talk to you out there.
Which is really, that's what you get.
You interact with everyone's favorite cameraman, Let Lou. I don't think there's been any eliminations so far, but
this is like the longest. Wow, someone's already bleeding. This is the longest I feel like we've ever been without an elimination. There goes Dubois.
Yeah. Wow, Dubois. Well, all's well that ends well, I guess.
Are the Missouris from Missouri? You know, I'm not sure.
I don't think they actually are.
I don't think they are. And this is, you know, we're looking at the scrambles, and as SCFL goes on and on, it feels like, oh my god, Ricky Robinson is Chuchai. He's laying on Chuchai's face. Chuchai was just the .TV champion in a heroic. Like, that's what SCFL is all about. Like, these men are going from the lowest of the lowest to the mediocre of mediocre.
Yeah, I mean, Chuchai kind of brought that on himself by punching Ricky in the butt.
Oh god, now Ricky's kissing Ron Lewis. This is terrible.
Again? This is what goes. This got us into trouble before.
Ricky's got a thing for Ron.
Yeah, he goes, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, I mean, that is Ron's nickname, but it's usually not said in that kind of sultry tone. I mean, it might be by other people, I guess, but Ron's not interested in Ricky, so it's kind of an unfortunate, you know, workplace harassment situation.
Can we point out now how competitive this scramble has been? Like, I keep getting distracted here, but I feel like the quality of the fighters here keeps on getting better as the league goes on, and now we're having these long-ass scramble matches that are highly competitive. And let's point out, like, point out the rules of the scramble match, please, someone.
So you can win, not win, but you can eliminate someone. It's the last person standing. You can eliminate someone by throwing them out of the ring, making them submit, pinning them for a 3 count, or knocking them out. So there's a lot of avenues for elimination. You know, it just comes down to the last person in the ring. But I was going to say, you know, I think we're seeing a higher level of competition because a lot of people in that have typically kind of filled out the scramble matches have been injured. You know, guys like Mike Miller and some of the Jonesies there, they've gotten hurt, so we've had to dig into some of the, or not we, but Mike Bianchi's had to find some slightly better fighters to fill out these scramble matches.
Oh no, the champion's been eliminated. October Schmidt has been thrown out.
I was just going to say I appreciate that he's still wearing his memorial armbands.
Oh man, Walsh needs to perhaps leave Discord because he sounds like a robot.
Wow.
He just needs to adjust his microphone cord. I think Let Lou got some butter on it.
Well, Let Lou is crawling down there because he likes to tickle our knees. He's such a weirdo.
He's not tickling our knees because he's really messing with the production here.
I agree.
He's gonna end up getting kicked as well, and it's not gonna be good for anybody.
He's been kicked before. Like, the guy's got a chin. And now, how interesting is this, guys? We're not even really... I feel like we haven't pointed out. There's still, I think Maximo? I can never remember. Maximo Missouri's still in there. His longtime tag team partner and brother, possibly, is in the main event tonight, and he just got eliminated. Every time I start talking about this, the action moves on.
You're kind of a curse.
Or, like, I don't know.
No, you're
helping Garden Green out because we all know that you're in the belly ribbon pockets.
Another elimination. Kurt King is out. The bloodstains are gone.
Well, he's still got his puka shells.
Yeah, so does Ricky. Hopefully Tops doesn't charge down to snatch any necklaces here.
That'd be wild.
Right, as Generic Tag says, we do all sit right beside each other in the booth, but we're all logged into Discord at ringside.
It's a precarious situation. I'm not sure why our board operates like that.
Well, it's so everyone can hear us, because otherwise I don't think anything else would be plugged in. It's just it's a weird setup. I don't think when it was built, the Baylor Urban Civic Auditorium was built for the kind of online streaming we're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
The infrastructure has actually gotten... Well, that just shows how bad this arena actually is, because things have only gotten easier.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the dogs might have, messed some things up.
They're always around.
They took a leak underneath the ring, I think.
Oh, Choo-Chai with the slam. I'm so happy after missing last week to be here with you guys. Wanted to point that out. Wow, Ricky Robinson really fucking going after Ron Lewis there. Excuse my language, but jeez.
Well, he really does want to fuck. He's thirsty, as the kids say.
This is a he's one of the few people. Wait, does anyone except for the confirmed fathers in this league has anyone else made love?
Choo-Chai was involved in the adult industry in Thailand before he went into Muay Thai.
Interesting. Chudley is in the chat room. See, that's interesting. Chudley's like, hey, it's surprisingly early to have 10 people, the half them out, but it's 15 minutes almost now with 4 people left.
Yeah.
I feel like these matches are getting more competitive.
I mean, the final 4 is usually intensely competitive.
Yeah.
Mama, we don't know if Mama Dinner has, we know she has enough to make, whoa.
Choo-Chai, unconscious. Choo-Chai is hurt. Wow, super kick.
Oh my god, super kick.
Ricky.
Knockout.
That's
How? I mean, that's somebody. Please add that to the injuries, and please someone update us on this week's injuries. The league is pretty healthy actually right now, but now we got to add Chuchai to the list. That's the danger of this. These guys get hurt, and then they're out for weeks.
yeah. He's gonna be. I mean, he's laying in there for. Nobody's.
This is not good. This fight
Nobody's
needs to end.
slammed on
We've
him.
seen this before.
Yeah.
Oh no.
At least he's face up. You know,
Yeah.
his airway's not blocked.
Thankfully, he's face up and not down in some loose sod.
Yeah. Ron and Ricky are really going at it here, and this is not in the way that Ricky would like it, or maybe he does like this. I don't know.
I'm pulling for Garden
an
Green.
enigmatic spirit. Of course you are.
I like how we have a little, you know, Ron Lewis, keep in mind, is the second bassist of the Steel Drum Band.
Steel Drum Band.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a little bit of the whole league is kind of referenced
Spectrum.
here.
Yeah, so we don't know when, or you know, we're gonna have Chuchai evaluated by someone, but you know, we got Mike Miller with that knee injury after he got ripped to shreds by Credit Lewis. Lil Jonesy got concussed by Bradford Culpepper. Zoning Zhang had that exploding barbed wire bat busted over his head about a month ago or more, I would say.
Yeah.
Pat Jonesy also concussed by Bradford Culpepper. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of, you know, financial or legal action taken against him. You know, Front Reed just lost a bucket of blood last week in that hardcore match, and Gordon, he looked okay. He just took a lot of big lariats, and it's kind of a precautionary measure to make sure he doesn't have any kind of stinger or neck strain or anything like that.
At this point,
Well, we
I'm
saw him
actually
holding
quite
his neck last
concerned
week.
of Chuchai.
Yeah, he doesn't look good.
I mean, especially with, you know, this match has been going an extra, you know, 6-7 minutes, and he hasn't been, you know, pulled out for medical attention.
Somebody do
Chuchai
something.
is one of the originals. Like, that guy's a Sharia law champ. He's done just about everything here.
Well, he's never been Sharia law champion. He's
Oh,
never-
whoa! Wow, Garden
Whoa.
Green eliminated by Ricky Robinson. It's these two, a little bit of a love square, or
Love,
just
hate.
straight line, I guess. A love straight line.
It's unrequited love, definitely.
Yeah. Ron Lewis. Oh, wow, throws him out immediately. Ron Lewis, with Credit Lewis fighting for the MMA #1 championship tonight. Ron Lewis is the winner.
Wow, that
just kind of ended.
he shut that down quickly.
All right.
He doesn't want to touch that guy more than he has to.
That was a great scramble, actually. That was
Very good.
76%. What? Bix?
Bix is he's probably bummed he's not at PWG's All-Star Weekend right now.
Fuck Bix. How about that? So I would like to point out, guys, that some interesting stuff has happened over the last few weeks. The Lost
a lot of
Boys.
interesting stuff.
We know the Lost Boys. We love the Lost Boys. Huge fans of Naveen Andrews. They've recently become the #1 contenders for the tag titles. They've been going after this forever.
Fought,
Yeah.
well earned. You know, these guys are the real deal.
They've been sending us pictures. They're so happy that they're #1 contenders. They think that this is their time. They flew out to Hawaii to actually visit Hurley's golf course. They also dug through some of their old stuff. They wanted to show us this time that they went to a Lost signings. There they are with stressed out looking Naveen Andrews.
He doesn't
as you
look
can-
happy.
Yeah, and there's, oh boy, you know, Until Robert in the back, and so yeah, and then so these guys are on the up and up. They actually paid a graphic designer, not Bike this time, to make their logo. Like, these guys are entering the next level. The Lost Boys, unbelievable.
I can just imagine both Ferrari talking to Naveen Andrews like, "Hey, remember that time on Lost when you?" And if I would ever watch Lost, I could fill in with a reference, but he just probably did that for like 10 minutes until Naveen slipped away.
Poor Naveen. So what's our next match here?
Wim Nyman defending the .TV title against Meet Me, and
Oh wow,
.TV.
very
Nyman
interesting.
versus Mian. It's gonna be. Someone might get hurt because both guys are very good at doing some big damage.
So how is this .TV title has been going really like in a weird direction. It's changed hands every single time, like the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah, Wim defeated Chuchai for it, and Chuchai defeated, God, I can't even remember, Offers? Yeah. These guys are just
yeah,
back and forth, man.
Offers lost to Chuchai, and then Wim. Just, yeah, pretty intense back and forth kind of stuff.
And meet me in. Oh, there's Picaporte without a shirt.
Yeah,
we need to talk about that still. There's a lot going on.
I mean, Discussion has his shirt, and you know, there was a fight in the food place. A lot of weird stuff going on here.
For some reason, the crowd is not making a noise.
They're just not feeling it.
They aren't
They're
at all.
They're really upset, actually, about Picaporte's shirt. I mean, this is a beloved official of SCFL, and nobody's taking care of him.
This shouldn't happen to a guy like Picaporte.
Lou let us know last week that they don't have, there's no budget for more shirts, and they don't have more shirts. So this is kind of it. Like, you know, Discussion Davis has his shirt.
Yeah, they had, I think, 4 shirts. You know, Picaporte had one, Sledding had one. Somehow Mickey Kelly got one on that one match he refereed. And then they had Ron Harris had one. So maybe they had 5.
I think there's 5, yeah.
Because, yeah, Discussion... Yeah, I'm trying to keep track. Did Discussion steal Picaporte, or did he have his own first?
He stole it.
He straight up stole it, that's what I thought. So it was 4. Yeah, and then this is the theft.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Discussion Davis, something has to happen with this guy.
He's been taking shirts and jobs. Like he's so obsessed. Like this is a guy who's going after Bike Bianchi, who's his like tag team partner. He's obviously the owner or whatever he is of the league. He's like going after him, a teammate at Belly Ribbon, all because he wants to be champion. He's like so unbelievably motivated. Ah, meet me in. And now, so he thinks that if he takes in all the shirts, like the ref shirts, I guess he can be the first ref champion ever.
Well, Ron was such a poor referee that nobody wants to use him anymore, guys. He did a terrible job in his one match, and you know, but the only reason he still has that shirt is because he went through the rigorous referee training. That, you know, it's. I don't know.
There's extensive licensing you have to go through to be a referee in the township of Belly Ribbon, Iowa.
Yeah,
I want to know why it's so quiet in the arena. This is a fine fight. Keep in mind that this is for the .TV championship. This fight has to end before the 15-minute mark.
Yeah.
You know, both these guys are more than capable of doing that. It's just, you know, are they both gonna get? We might see like something like a double knockout though, because both guys hit so hard.
I guess I'm doing a little bit of research here, and the referees are licensed by the Belly Ribbon Civic Auditorium Licensing Committee, which further research has told me that it is Let Lou, Xylophonist, and Dougie are the committee. So I guess the question is, why haven't they stepped in and given somebody else a license and taken Ron's shirt away?
Yeah.
I don't know. This place needs an oil change, if you know what I mean. Things aren't running very smoothly.
Not at all, and I'm very concerned that like these men are fighting while these people are screaming their hearts out, but no one can hear them. What is happening right now?
I think they're just shaking their arms violently and not actually making noise. But
that Sons of Anger flying good forearm. The Sons of Anger with their puka shell necklaces are really they're kind of doing it right now.
I mean, to an extent, except for when Tapas gets in the ring with them.
Interesting. Oh. Whoa.
I-
Mien has long been one of my favorites. I really enjoy watching him wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm curious as to why the crowd isn't mic'd for sure.
It was in the last match.
Yeah, but we got blood in the ring, and that changes things, doesn't it?
Does it?
Uh-huh. Like, I guess if there is a certain setting or something like that.
Hey, we got a Harlan Ellison reference.
Whoa.
10 minutes gone.
It's kind of like a zen moment now. I'm just kind of watching. Picaporte's there. You can tell that he's pissed. Like, just seeing, you know, he's got no shirt on. He's kind of cold.
Yeah, he's kind of upset about this.
Absolutely. If you had your shirt stolen by, you had to go out there and do a job, they don't have the budget to just go out and buy another referee shirt, you know, and nor is it on Picaporte they have to do it. Which I guess if he's not going to wear a shirt, like, why not just wear any shirt instead? If anything, he blends in more with the wrestlers now, and it's...
Yeah.
About 3.5 minutes to go, and I don't think either man is really close to finishing this match. I think it's just back and forth, and
It's a good
it's
fight.
gonna be tough. It's a good fight. It's just, I mean, if Mien would maybe go for a pin after some of these super kicks, he might. You never know. He might be actually close to getting a free count, but he just prefers to hit super kick after super kick.
Oh my god. Oh, 2.9.
Oh, a big pin drop DDT.
My god, these kicks out of nowhere. Like, Wim just snaps them. This guy is a former kickboxing champion, beat Discussion Davis in his prime. That's when Discussion Davis has gone long. Oh my god, the moonsault stomp. This is a fun fight. I bet you the crowd wants to be loud.
Yeah.
Sometimes the Shadow Realm swallows joy. That's all we do know.
Yeah. They're screaming, but they have no voice.
Shooting star to the back is probably not the best choice of tactical moves.
Picaporte looks on, shirtless. Still wearing his little ref pants.
Yeah, you know, he's all about professionalism, and to him, that is wearing his referee uniform, just he doesn't have the damn shirt. Because the least professional man has it.
Well, Discussion is also showing up. We know that he's going to be refereeing tonight.
Yeah, but I mean, who did they actually license this guy, or they just he has a shirt, so he's a ref?
Yeah, that's how. I mean, most of these people like just showed up, so now they're fighters.
Whoa!
I assume that Discussion bullied the licensing commission into giving him a license, because
This is the first I've ever heard of any type of licensing. What a sequence to end! Wow, I mean that was a brutal
an idiot.
15-minute fight. That was awesome.
And he finishes by getting a Death Valley driver to the outside. That's gotta be terrible for the neck. Jesus Christ.
That was a great 15-minute. 96%. 96. Keep in mind you can exclamation point clip, and these are your commands. Something like that. Something like that. This is brought to you by Philly Supremes. Free Buick. Get a free fucking tracksuit.
Which everybody wants a free tracksuit. I mean, you know, Wim has defended the .TV title. We had a little bit of a curse going on here, but I don't know. I think things are starting to look up a little bit.
Walsh, can you tell us what the next fight is?
Yeah, I mean, we're heading into a match between Immediately Ito and Weatherwalker going up against Justice Turner and Blowhole Bernard. This should be, you know, I mean, there's a lot of heavy hitters in this match. Weatherwalker is a beast. He's all about throwing people. You know, Justice and Blowhole all about those big power moves. Ito, a little bit of a, you know, he's a little bit of a firecracker in there. He's smaller, he's more agile, he's quicker, and I think that's going to be an X factor to watch out for.
I think Ito's actually put more guys on the injury shelf with that spinning brainbuster than the other 3 men combined in the wrestling ring.
He's done some damage, and at some point, these Gene Green's going to be coming back soon from his injury. You got to wonder if he's going to be looking for a little bit of revenge. I mean, that was a spinning brainbuster, sent him outside of the ring, threw him out of the March Sadness tournament. And, these All Right guys, they want that U.S. title.
So the crowd seems to be gone again.
Yeah, it might have something to do with command lines.
Jesus, it shouldn't.
Yes, but command lines were used for Blood Ring 1.
All I know is this match is going to be very hard hitting.
I mean, it should. Blowhole
All
Bernard.
right, well, we're definitely gonna have to deal with a quiet audience. One more round, one more match, and then we'll fix it. It's all very interesting.
I bet it's something simple like Xylop forgot to plug in a cord that has the mics above the crowd. Like he just forgot to plug it into the mixer.
I mean, we know he's been farting around with that mixer.
Generic tag, it's interesting that you bring that up about how Bianchi Bucks could be a way to donate. I don't know. Yeah, there's so many ways. But I do want to point out this fight really quick. Weather Walker is a badass. Immediately Ito, maybe he just wasn't doing well with especially Esposito, the Ito team. Because he's been doing well as a singles fighter. Weather Walker's always good.
I haven't been tracking, I guess I could go back and look at the record books, see who's been taking the pinfalls in those Ito Esposito tag teams. Maybe it's a situation similar to Tapas and Fortran, where one guy just seems to be in the ring each time that they lose, and a change of scenery, for lack of a better word, is what's going to affect things.
I do agree. Everybody needs to be quiet. I just looked over my shoulder and Generic Tag's right. All of the kids are sleeping right now.
Oh god.
They all got their blankets out, so we just gotta
Okay,
just be
this
quiet.
is ASMR wrestling.
Yeah, during this fight, we just gotta be quiet.
I just learned what ASMR is.
I don't know what that means.
Look it up on YouTube.
All the adults in the arena are just just cheering quietly as all the little babies sleep.
They're humming. It's very peaceful.
They're humming.
They're humming to keep their children quiet.
Oh, I thought you meant they're humming instead of cheering.
That too. Jason, please don't laugh so loud.
When things are really good in a wrestling match.
So you have these men grunting and slamming.
I want to be there. I want everybody, every 4th or 5th person is microdosing mushrooms.
No, you have to go. This is
For
awesome.
a wrestling performance.
This is awesome. You can't clap. You can't clap or stomp, so you just have to hum. Fight forever.
Folks, please donate so these guys can have better shirts or something. This is and the crowd needs to wake up.
There might have been a some sort of gas leak in the hallway as people were filing into the arena, and everyone's just really tired. I'm not sure.
This is we've got big men in the ring right now, and these big men are really going at it. And then Ito isn't a big guy, but he's a tough guy. You know what I'm saying?
He's big in heart.
He's big
It's
and
trying to
he
whip each
does.
other into the ring, and it's not working.
Yeah, he can't
Discussion
figure
Davis
out how to do
doesn't give a
that.
Discussion Davis is not counting because he doesn't give a shit.
He went to the sledding Bianchi school of refereeing. These guys are fondling each other outside the ring, and nobody cares. The children are asleep.
Well,
A long
Walker
amount of
would go
time.
down there, but he doesn't want to make a racket.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. Any sudden
Well, that's
movement,
why
he's-
discussion isn't counting, because he doesn't want to yell.
He's got a goddamn chair.
It'd be a very gentle chair strike to the head.
Very good.
Hey, Chainsaw! It's the kids are sleeping out in the crowd.
Apologize.
We have to be quiet. The crowd's just trying to be quiet for those kids. You see that? We got a tag. Where the Walker, he's
Now
ready
this-
to tear some shit up.
Soul doesn't like this. He was a roadie for Bon Jovi, right?
No, that was Justice Turner. Justice Turner. The farmer's tan is definitely the
Oh, 2.9.
10 minutes gone.
Oh god,
Nervo.
that announcer almost blew it.
Oh my god.
10 minutes have elapsed.
We are seeing a heroic amount of violence between these two teams on the outside. Oh my god! Oh my god!
It happened. The Shadow Realm. We tried to keep them quiet, god damn it.
Murph was right.
Where's Jensen? Where's Jensen? He's in the Shadow Realm. This is we need to get somebody out here.
Oh,
We need
no.
some help. We need help. We need help right now.
Jensen Woods does not return tonight, but I'm gonna play these videos while we figure something out.
I'm at a loss right here. What was that?
Jesus Christ.
My name is Jensen Woods. I am an internationally renowned ghost hunter, hot on the trail of a gola named Jakob. Jakob, I've been hunting for years. From taking my dearest away, to appearing here in Bel-Air-Rabon, answers elude me. But here I am, a victim of Jakob Mama. Tonight there's answers from Jensen Woods. My name is Jensen Woods. You know why I'm here, Jacob. Jacob, come here. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid. I've been hunted for years. You can't hurt me again. I'm ready. Oh God, I'm ready.
This is the hand. This is the decay of time, space. This is the hand. The factor of 10.
Yeah. So we've been through some shit.
I mean, look, Justice Turner's arm was still here. That's what we do know.
That's what we do know. That's what we do know.
I-
Please keep in mind, guys, exclamation point clip. Anytime something weird happens, please be the person to clip so we can compile those.
We would prefer them to not be weird moments, but actually good, exciting moments.
I
but
think
we'll
that
take
that
what we
was just fine. Oh my god.
That was a moment that will go down in history. I don't know if we're ever going to see Justice Turner again. My God.
That was a good match between important people in the league, and I just don't. I'm at a loss. Should we just compartmentalize it and move on to the next match?
I mean,
it's all we can do at this point. We can't just.
We have to move
Nope.
on. They would want that.
If we moved on for a man dead and sod, we got to move on from a man who
Yeah,
was
the show
eaten
must
by,
go on. Yeah, absolutely.
by unknowable eldritch forces.
this is some dark stuff, and we haven't heard from Jensen. We found a journal entry or something, like in the hallway, but like.
How illuminated was this hallway?
Oh my god, it was a dark hallway. Well, can we talk about the next match here, guys? Let's just move on. This is
I believe the next match is
Tapas Tiempo.
yeah.
Yeah, and this guy's been on a tear. He wrote an article. He has burned his puka shell necklace and turned his back on the Sons of Anger. The Anger stands alone. It's been insane. Jessica, you've been on the beat. They used to be a team.
Yeah.
Beat his
He
own.
used to be part of the Sons of Anger. He was apparently Rastaban Baptiste, who is the head spiritualist and I guess head trainer of the Sons of Anger gym. He determined that Tapas and Fortran Cobalt had complementary energy auras, which I don't think is an actual thing.
No.
And that's why he said that they should team up. And Tapas tried hard in all those matches. I'm not saying Fortran didn't, but Fortran was the one who 9 times out of 10 was taking the pinfall. And now Tapas is, I guess you could say he's snapped. He's seen the light. I don't know what you want to call it, but he's broken free from the Sons of Anger. He has, gone on a tear trying to eliminate all the members of the Sons of Anger. I know he wants to take out Rastaban at some point. I don't know. I guess he wants to work his way up the ladder, essentially. He doesn't want to just jump straight in. He wants to eliminate the entire group.
Yeah, he wants to destroy these guys, and it's pretty crazy.
He's hitting people with lariats and elbows, and he's ripping their puka shell necklaces off.
He is. And now we're seeing him fight Gary Balia, and the crowd is still dead quiet. Like,
Well, they saw a horrific thing.
they did. I think everyone's just totally blown away right now.
Oh shit, is that Fortran in the corner? Fortran has not been seen since March Sadness, when he took a number of lariats from Tapas in their, I think it was an opening round match, or maybe a second round match. And yeah, he hasn't been seen since, but I guess he's back out to support Gary Balea.
I'm really disturbed right now, and I know all the kids just slept through that, and we still have to be quiet. Like,
Yeah,
that's what's so bad about this. Like, we really just gotta be quiet right now. This is...
We gotta... No, Jason's still here, man. He's still here.
What?
Jason is still here.
Oh. I'm still here. Am I not coming through?
No, you're coming through, baby. You gotta be quiet.
Yeah, well, shh. So I guess, alright, so let's figure this out here. Something supernatural just happened. 4 of our best wrestlers could be gone forever. Meanwhile, Tapas Tiempo is still coming out here trying to destroy the Sons of Anger and burn their puka shell necklaces one by one.
Yeah, this man is claiming the puka shells for himself.
And yeah,
I don't know why he's doing it. He's a madman.
They pretty much all agree to.
Well, if you read the blog, you do realize that Rastaban Baptiste in their gym training sessions played nothing but 311. He played their hit song Down basically
hey,
2 times an hour.
You gotta bring it down a notch. The kids are sleeping.
Hey, the kids need to know what's going on, man. We can't just hide all this from them.
You know, 311 would drive anybody crazy. But is that 4chan Cobalt out there?
I believe it is.
Wow. He's pretty upset, but he was hurt, man. He was hurt bad. He was hurt real bad. Of course, he wasn't just a disembodied arm.
This certainly is a unique show in the history of Super Chat.
There's a lot of weird things that happen in the SCFL, okay? Yeah, we gotta make sure that, Tapas is in there trying to take this guy's head off, and I don't even know.
I will not have 2 men tell me to hide my voice. How dare you?
How dare you, both of you?
You can be as loud as you want, I guess, but that it's on you if these kids wake up.
I want them to wake up. We need a full audience. We need a cheering, roaring crowd.
Yeah, but do you want them crying? Do you want them upset?
And notice how 4chan is being very quiet. Normally he would probably be yelling at his old partner in Top's tempo, but he knows that he has to be quiet around the children.
I think
he's also pretty spooked too. He saw the guy just become an arm.
He's just sharing a crepe with that dude backstage like half hour ago.
I think 4chan is just reciting the binary version of the Lord's Prayer.
It's really starting to dawn on me, like I really kind of just wanted to move past it because I was scared. But now it's really starting to kind of mess with me that 4 of our best wrestlers ever might be gone forever.
They could be. We don't know what happened to them.
Best?
We cut away, and then all of a sudden...
Those are original dudes.
Everybody's the best, okay?
I'm just very... I don't know.
What do you mean original? All of these people are original. There's no
I'm really just starting to freak out here.
There's no clones in Super Chat Pro.
Like, what the hell?
Well, the Jonesies, but, we don't talk about that.
I'm really...
We don't talk about the Jonesy origins.
Oh, God.
If anybody can do this, it's Gary, right? Anybody? Oh God, Gary's not looking good.
He's a former gruesome champion / shoot champion. He's definitely tough as hell.
Maybe he should shoot on him. Maybe he should shoot. Maybe this should be a thing. He's slamming him on the outside. That's a big deal.
All these matches are shoot, but you just kind of have to help yourself when you.
No, but you gotta go like Akira Miyata, like shoot. You gotta shoot, baby.
Are you saying Gary Boulay should shoot Topless Tampa with a gun?
Pretty much.
He could use a silencer. It wouldn't be that loud.
You could put a pillow over his head.
One, two. 10 minutes gone.
God, Sledding is yelling. He's just.
I know he doesn't.
So much quieter.
He has children. He should know this by now. You don't just.
And Tapas is starting to scream.
Maybe that's why bike and boxing are so weird, because their dad just shouted all the time. Like, not angrily, just shouting. Just because he doesn't understand dynamics.
I'm sorry for everyone in the chat if you just joined. Everyone here is sleeping.
The Shadow is claiming things tonight. Babies are sleeping in the crowd. There are some people in the crowd still pumped up, but they're just kind of quietly moving their arms around.
I'm very concerned about our audio levels.
I'm just glad no one in the crowd is wearing a windbreaker or corduroy. Otherwise, their arm movements would be too loud. Jason, please don't laugh so loud.
Jason is wearing corduroys. Oh God.
I'm wearing a corduroy windbreaker.
Oh my God.
Oh, Tapas Tiempo just tore off his puka shell necklace. He just tore off his puka shell. Pump handle slam.
Oh, what a big lariat that was. This guy is really...
What the hell? That was a weird... They just showed off their... Wow. Tapas Tiempo is such a badass.
Tapas Tiempo's so weird.
Why is he doing this? Why...
I thought he was going for a pounce, but I guess he decided not to pounce.
Period. The pounce.
Oh my God.
Gary is so tired.
Holy crap.
He's got the Balea gas tank, that's for sure.
Holy crap. Tapas is beating the shit out of this guy.
What a lariat. If the kids were awake, they'd be really upset right now. Yeah, you only wear nice bathrooms, bro. We don't let anything other than nice bathrooms.
Oh my god, I thought Top was gonna throw Gary out of the ring with that atomic whip.
Oh my god, he's just throwing the hardest shoulder punches. I'm so sorry. Oh. Gary, survival. Look at that kick to the forehead.
But he's hurt. He's getting hurt.
It's such a shame. Like, are these guys sad that, like, they aren't getting cheered on? Does that even matter? I think Tapas just wants to...
Sampo does not give a shit about anybody cheering for him. He just wants to hurt his former comrades.
Yeah, he just wants a legal way to kick ass.
Yeah, he's trying to become a legally sanctioned Alex Thompson.
He is super crazy. Like, look at this. Like, he's just beating the
These
hell.
lariats are
Whoa,
just... Like,
Fortran.
Fortran is trying to get involved, but...
Oh my god.
This is too loud. Shh.
I guess Fortran is trying to fuck sledding because he's flirting.
No, he's not. Because, you know...
They just want to fuck. These guys have gone so long without
One thing doesn't have to
person.
be all the things.
Fortran only cares about binary. He doesn't care about the, you know, your sexual boundaries.
Or fine. Maybe he is.
Alright?
Sledding does have like this animal sex magnetism. He's like the only guy who's gotten played ever.
Fortran is by a lot of things, and Mary's just one of them.
Shh, I'm sorry.
You know, he's just a series of switches on. Right now, this guy is on. He is turned on, if you know what I mean.
He's definitely
That
turned.
floor. This has got to be it.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a fight. Jesus, Tapas is tearing off the bookshelves. That was a good fight. That was a really good fight.
That was pretty good.
He's like championship level. 76%. Shh.
What the hell, Pix? That was pretty good. Did you twerp? Okay, so now I think we have... I don't know, I think on my sheet it's supposed to be something like Hero versus both Ferrari and then Philly versus Until Robert, because they're gonna fight next week for the titles. I think that's what it says, but I'm not sure. It's kind of smudged with some sort of sauce.
Yeah, we've got a lot of sauce here. I mean, I don't know. Can we?
Yeah, we
I don't
can
know.
talk fine. Oh, hey,
Okay,
we've actually got, what is this? We have some video.
Video.
This is hold on one second here. That looks like Hero Supreme
What?
in a cold Philadelphia. What is he doing there? Hero's walking in. Whose house is this? Hey, what are you doing here, you fucking asshole? What are you doing? Get out of my house! I'm sitting here drinking a beer.
Well, yeah. God damn it! You know, I'm here for a reason, okay, buddy? I don't wanna.
Well, obviously, hey.
God damn it! I gotta fight these lost boys or something, and at some point, and then you know what? I don't get it. I don't get Lost. I watched up to season 2, Others and fucking monsters and polar bears.
No, Lost is good. You got to get past season 3 and get into the time travel stuff around season 5.
What does it look like? I'm a Xena guy. You know what I mean? I watch fucking Xena. I don't watch fucking these little Yankee Lost boys, whatever the fuck.
All right, well, I'm just saying, if you stick with it, it's actually pretty good, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm a Xena guy. Although, I don't like that Hercules guy there. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Anyway, what is that all? You came here? You came to my house? Hey, you come to my house to talk about Lost?
You know what, motherfucker?
What?
God damn it, we're supposed to... you and I, this is fucking street style. I got a grudge against you. You beat up my boy's dumbass friend Sanders too many times.
Yeah, I did.
You know what? You and I,
Yeah.
we should be fucking throwing down.
You wanna fight?
Yeah, we should be throwing down. I shouldn't be throwing down with no fucking Nancy boys who were into some show about some guy with
Lost.
curly hair.
Lost.
Yeah,
It's a good show. It's a thriller. It's CBS classic.
You know what? I don't give a shit. Zena's a better show, and I'm gonna kick your ass because of that.
All right, so I mean, you still gotta fight them. They're the fucking #1 contenders. What do you fucking want me to do about it?
Fuck it. Tonight, you and I, we take care of this shit for all. Then we can throw down next fucking week. You help me take these little Nancy boys out, these lost boys, whatever the fuck. They hired a graphic fucking designer. I get a fucking graphic designer on fucking retainer. You know what I'm saying? I own a fucking Buick.
All right. No, jeez.
All right, I gotta.
All right, bye. Yeah.
Gotta drain the
All
snake.
right, yeah. We're leaving. It's mama.
All right.
My God. What has happened?
Please keep in mind that this is brought to you by Mama Dinner Marinara.
It is.
You put it in your face.
Put it in your face.
Do we have the jingle queued up somewhere?
I believe we do. I didn't think it was this point of the call sheet, but yeah, we definitely do.
Yeah, you blew it.
Mama Dinner, a marinara, feed it to your sweet bambina. Put it on a rigatoni, goes great with spaghetti. Any pasta it's perfecto, except for ramen that's garbaggio. A Mama Dinner, a marinara, put it in your stupid face.
That was beautiful. That was just absolutely beautiful.
I mean, it's a good sauce. Like, you have to get the sauce early before the fixers start quote unquote helping. Like they drop bread balls into it. They just grab out of it with their hands, which have never been clean. It starts to get kind of murky, and well, not murky. I mean, it's sauce. It's not clear, but it gets kind of gross after they've been helping the dinners make it for a little while.
So
yeah, you don't want their help with anything.
Here's my big question to you guys, okay? So here we show, glorious Hero Supreme. He's coming in here. He's supposed to be fighting the Lost Boys. And like the Lost Boys, like we said earlier on the show, like they're sitting here, they're spending money on a new logo. Like they're showing off old photographs of them getting their autographs signed for some reason. Like they went to Hawaii. Like these guys are crazy about Lost. And now Philly and I don't know about Philly, but Hero and Foundation, these dudes like.
I'm gonna cut you off because I want to thank Generic Tag for subscribing. So I just want to say
Generic
that.
Tag, thank you. Wow.
Yeah, tier 1, baby.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we subs for jingles. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, interesting.
Wow.
So yeah, this is a weird fight, and I hope that the children are. Nope. The mat was changed, and we still have to be quiet. The children are still sleeping, which is such an unfortunate thing. I will. Perhaps we'll take a break after this fight and just shut down all the equipment and wake up the kids.
These kids.
We can just get Ron Lewis to hit his scramble pan to wake everybody up.
I mean, he's back there. He's cooking something.
Probably making flapjacks with some high quality maple syrup. Or is that too much of a Canadian stereotype?
He's Canadian, but he's not that Canadian.
So he's not frying up back bacon?
Well, he peeled it off of Luigi Fiorante's back, alright?
Hey, since Generic Tag subscribed, 1,000 points to all viewers right now. Mike just had me dole them out. Alright, we have to be very quiet still. And this is an interesting fight. So the Lost Boys are the #1 contenders, and this is Hero Supreme like sledding is down for this? It makes no sense to me, you know? Look at like he's just letting this fight happen. The children are quiet. And so what happens here, Walsh? If the Lost Boys win, then what? So they're gonna try to beat Hero again next week? Guys, we haven't even talked about next week.
So.
All titles are on the line next week.
Next week.
Shh.
There's next week is a big show, although I don't think the graphics have come in for it yet, so we can't show everybody.
We have 9 titles on the line. That's all of the titles. That's crazy. But yeah, I think if the Lost Boys win, they've got to get the title fight. But if Foundation and Hero win, then I guess Foundation and Computer Collins get the title fight, which is kind of shitty because
that's kind of what Hero wants. Shh.
Yeah,
he wants to fight Computer more.
But maybe Computer and Foundation should have won a #1 contenders match instead of not winning a #1 contenders match.
That's a good point, but at the same time, you know, you can't mess with street logic.
Yeah, you can. You can just say, hey, win your matches.
I just feel bad for the Lost Boys. No one who likes Naveen Andrews this much should have to go through this. Oof, look at Hero. I wonder why the crowd is so quiet.
You know, I mean, we don't want to wake the babies up. You know, you really have to wonder why the Billy Ramone Civic Auditorium is a nursery on a Saturday night. I know that Mike is worried that we're going to lose our license if he wakes the kids up, but why did he bring the kids here?
I mean, I just hope that the transient dogs don't wander down and start causing a ruckus.
Yeah, I don't really know.
That is absolutely a possibility.
I mean, I know how it is with kids. It's pretty tough, but I mean, they're all around us. I feel really trapped here. I feel almost assaulted. This is terrible.
My God. This is turning into just a really weird show. And I just want to make sure, if anybody's watching on an Xbox or something, please let me know. Because I want to know about our audio.
It sounds fine, I think.
Please try not to reference the name of that entity. Referencing the name of that entity will draw that entity to us.
I'm scared of you.
Don't reference the name of that entity! Jesus Christ, I just said don't. It's like you don't pay attention, Jason.
Oh God, Heroes. The children. Shh.
I think he stopped himself from like a big collision. He said, oh God, I do.
All of these adults are just really... It's good of them. They all get it. The kids are sleeping.
You would think.
It's really nice that the fighters are into, like, you know, they get it. No one wants to get awake. Shh.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Shh.
Oh my God!
Oh wow.
That's insane.
Holy shit. That's another injury on the list.
My God!
Shh. Foundation has kind of been like on a roll, you know, lately. Okay, we can talk louder now. So we're going into the Missouris. Like this next match here is gonna be a hardcore match, but we're actually gonna turn everything on and off again. which is a goddamn shame. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, these kids, they just need to wake up. I mean, we all love the Lost Boys, and that is, honestly, until Robert just took a big overhand, and I don't know what's going to happen to him.
We've had 2 people get hurt badly on this show.
And
already
4 have disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. The Lost Boys really got screwed over there. They really got screwed over.
It's such a weird situation. I mean, the whole thing's weird. I mean, it's weird to take kids to a wrestling show that doesn't start until, you know, I guess 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. local time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the children are about to be woken up because we've got a hardcore match.
Oh, man.
Hardcore tag action.
Yeah. So, can someone talk through who we're about to see here?
Well, last week, Puncho and his friend Ricky were in a...
What a good showing. What a good showing time.
They took on... Yeah, Ricky had a good showing, but Puncho and Ricky took on the Kellys in a hardcore tag title match and fell short. Puncho loves... He feels that he's suited best to hardcore tag action, so he's meeting up with his kind of old, sort of new friend, Raul.
Raul's kind of done it all. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, he just is so out now with Spencer Morgan being the U.S. champion.
Yeah, Morgan's busy being, you know, an amazing underdog. So yeah, Raul and Puncho are taking on the potential family team of Asana Rossi and his supposed uncle Rick Roberts, and winners are facing the Kellys for hardcore tag action next week.
Excellent.
I mean,
the crowd is awake. Like, the children saw the barbed wire and the forks. Oh my god. The kids are gonna be shaken, awoke, and then be forced to stare at large men bleeding. So now they're gonna
I'm
step.
so glad that we can
So
talk.
fucked up when you think about it. Jesus Christ! The children! This is the most hardcore.
Oh my god, look at Raul punching someone on top of exploding
Yeah.
bullet.
What is? Oh my God! And then he.
It's so crazy. Everything is so crazy right now. Like, the children are all screaming and crying. Oh
Guys,
no.
God, holy shit, guys. Kelly is banging on the door and he's demanding to be let into the commentary booth.
Oh God!
Kelly is here, ladies and gentlemen.
How the fuck are you, boys? How the fuck you doing?
Kelly, it's been a long time. How are you?
It's not been a long fucking time. I was here last fucking week. You weren't fucking here. You don't fucking ever show up.
Hey, man. Lay off, man. We've had a weird night.
Look, I apologize. I want to thank you, boys. I want to thank you for the opportunity that you're having to have me in the booth with you.
Somebody's tank, that's for sure.
Jesus, look at these just beating the shit out of each other. This is so crazy.
Look at these 4 pieces of shite. Me and Mickey could whip all of them in one night, all 4 at once.
Well, 2 of these guys are going to be challenging you next week. You and your boyo, apparently.
Look, I normally...
God.
I probably wouldn't even let Mickey show up. He should be back home studying. He's only 17. He's studying for school.
He's a pretty big 17-year-old, don't you think?
He drinks plenty of milk. I never let him get into the cigarettes like I did. My own fucking dad wasn't good about that.
What do you guys call the mailman in Ireland? Do you just call him a mailman?
What are you talking about? You guys are just talking about random shit. Everyone is bleeding. This is insane.
Do you call him a postman?
He's a postman. Christ, why are you talking like this shit?
Well, are you sure that the postman isn't Mickey's father?
Oh, fuck you. The postman's a wee little guy smaller than me. I mean, the milkman's about Mickey's size and blonde, but that's never been an issue. I always thought that bloke was gay.
Kelly is like the you actually got the issue.
This is the man's. This is his accent. Leave him be. He holds the photograph of the public enemy.
Look, me and Mickey already took care of Pancho and fucking Ricky Robinson. Pancho and Raul ain't a problem. And Rick Roberts, who's on fucking steroids, but Michael Bianchi ain't gonna do a goddamn thing about it. And his shite little cousin or nephew or whatever.
I mean,
fuck he is.
but look at that white suit, though. That is a nice
This
polyester
is
blend.
not going to be nice anymore. It is so
It's
important.
It's gonna get covered in fucking blood.
Oh my god, that big.
This
full
is
Nelson
so brutal.
suplex.
We have to
mean,
mention that like
Jeez.
this is for the #1 contendership of the
No,
hardcore
listen.
tag title. This is my god.
Hey, so let me tell you, that picture of those two fat Americans ain't never gonna leave me and Mickey.
Hey, those men are resting in peace there,
Kelly, do you love that picture so much?
I don't fucking understand it, but I heard it gives me money in the pocket every week, so I appreciate it.
Are you sure it's not just Bianchi bucks? Because those aren't real dollars. It's not even like cryptocurrency. It's just fake.
Oh god.
I get an extra 50 cents every fucking week, but I have this fucking
Well, you can give that
photograph.
to them. You can give that to the milkman, right?
Jesus,
Dwight.
Brick is climbing against broken glass. This is the most fucked up match. These guys are going at it so hard. Why?
Oh my god. I've never seen anybody climb up on the boards to pound on somebody's face, but that happened. These guys we've got blood, we've got guts, we've got, I don't know, we've got Kelly, we've got a drunk Irishman in the booth.
Look at this fucker doing a flip.
He's
I've
doing
never done
flips.
nothing.
He's bleeding. Everyone's bleeding.
You've never done a flip before, Kelly?
I don't fucking flip in a match. What's the point of fucking that? I might flip to kick someone in the head, but that's about it.
I mean, you know, Yasanophil, that's one of his big moves. He can barely hit that flipping elbow.
Oh, whoa! Then they lose! Oh my god, quick match, great match, ridiculous. The crowd is going wild. The kids are screaming like they are horrified at the gore and like, oh my god. That was one of the most fucked up things. A dude who got kicked out of Cuba for masturbating woke up a bunch of children by throwing a dude into exploding barbed wire and bashing his forearm into his face.
I'll tell Mickey that he can stay home because Pancho and Raul ain't gonna be a problem for me on my own.
Oh my
Are
god.
you sure about that?
It's not gonna be a fucking problem, boyos. I gotta go though.
Why not?
I gotta
Are
go
you
though.
okay?
I gotta have another cigarette.
Yeah, you can't smoke in here. We got a lot of children.
Speaking of children in a way, another brought to you by, SCFL is brought to you by Lutrition. And I'd like to point out that somebody in the chat room tonight, Chudley Cannons, was actually making bread balls tonight. Is that true? Is that true?
Because, I mean, if you are, it's okay. You know, I mean, we're all secretly
It's more than
Lutrition.
okay. It's absolutely fantastic. Guys, so much has happened tonight. So much has happened tonight, don't you think?
There's been a lot of stuff.
Who do we have on deck?
You know, I mean, coming up, we have, this has been a real weird show, actually.
We've got Giovanni and Esposito.
Yeah. I think that's
Is
a
this-
very interesting fight. What's going on with Giovanni lately, Jessica?
I mean, he's he's all I know. Like I don't. He doesn't. I mean, he speaks sort of English. He speaks, stereotypical Italian immigrant English. He came to America to
America.
See,
Is that what he calls it?
yeah. I mean, he likes to reference Amerigo Vespucci, like in every time he talks about the country.
Well, you know, at least he has some history in his head.
Yeah, he's proud of Italians that came before him. But he came for two reasons. One, to spread the word of his mama's wonderful sauce, which, like I said, if you get it before the fixers fuck it up, it's real great. And then the other thing, he just wants to be a champion. Those are his two goals, and either one coming first is no problem to him. He'd be equally proud to have Mama Dinner becoming some sort of sauce, kingpin.
A saucier.
This is an interesting fight here.
Yeah, I'm
look
just
at
glad
the
that
referee.
crowd's awake because I don't want to. Yeah. Oh God, he's back at it. Last week, discussion was reffing this, and I think Sledding made sure that he was going to be out here for this.
Yeah, absolutely. John Newby in the chat room, who's living in the Netherlands and woke up early in the morning, and all the rest of you are staying up so late for this. This
We love
man,
each and every one of you.
He's Italian. Like lived probably somewhere in the boot, possibly made wine, and everything was really romantic.
Of vintner, you know, he make. That's
Is
what
a
he-
vintner Italian? I don't think so. I think that's French, right? No, a vintner is German, right?
Well, that's just when you call somebody who makes wine at this point.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you guys.
I know. I understand that.
It's late. We've had harrowing experiences.
Yeah, things
We've
have been...
had Nightbot just going nuts.
Nightbot is going nuts. I don't know how to fix it. I'm still really freaked out about seeing some of our fighters disappear.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, we had to stay quiet because of the children.
Yeah, the
we had people. I mean, Justice Turner turned into just a disembodied arm at one point. We had to cut away, and now nobody's seen any of those guys in that tag match.
I mean, to be fair, we don't see a lot of the guys after their matches, though.
Yeah, we don't leave this stupid booth. You know, Let Lou's usually crawling around underneath the desk, and he kind of, you know, like a cat sleeps on our feet. It's pretty awkward, honestly.
I mean, I got pushed out
he's a
of the
large-
booth. I got pushed out of the booth by Kelly a little while ago, and as he was leaving, he was spitting at me for some reason.
I think it's because he really needed his cigarette fix, but
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only time I leave the booth is if someone pushes me out.
yeah, it's. I know how that is. I've had Hero push me out a couple of times. He's pretty forceful about shouting about, I guess, Lucy Lawless or Xena or something. I don't even get it. I mean, there's so much weird shit happening here that an old man yelling about a appropriately aged woman just doesn't bother me.
5 minutes gone.
Interesting, Esposito. I mean, he was part of the Ito team, which I think is still okay. Like, how shook is this guy now, considering that his partner is somewhere in the Nether Realm? Like,
It's interesting that it's an Italian surname, even though he is from Mexico. Is he not?
he is
Am I
Mexican.
Yeah. But there's, as we know, Spain and Italy, like there's definitely some overlap at some point.
Yes. Now, when is Mama Dinner gonna come into play here? Sledding just saw him. Oh, he just turned the corner. He was looking at her. Mama doesn't seem to be looking at him.
There were moments where she could have, I mean, Esposito kept hitting those, Hurricane Ranas, and I would have expected her to jump up to interfere, but
Big F5.
but she was confident that, Giovanni would kick out.
Generic tag in the chat brings up a great point, Walsh. What kind of weight gain is going to happen here if any of these men come back?
Justice Turner and Blowhole are big men already. I can't even. 20 pounds to them isn't probably a big deal, you know?
Justice might return with another arm, though. He might return with 3 arms.
I'm very concerned
That
with
would
that.
actually be great for him. I mean, honestly, he's all into throwing lariats. Imagine a triple arm lariat.
Now, is Giovanni wearing sandals in there?
Those are his orange Crocs.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess he wanted to wear his chef's costume.
The crowd is really getting into it now.
I refuse to call it his actual outfit. It's a costume. Because you're in a professional wrestling ring. You are in the least professional league in history. But, you're still performing for these people. Mama Dinner has yet to have her presence felt here, but we saw her last week actually flirting with, of all people, Wigwam Watanabe?
How do you feel about that, Jessica?
I mean, I have no connection to. I'm trying to be an impartial journalist with the whole situation, so I have no connection with the Dinner family. If that's what Mama wants to do, then I'm not gonna deny her right to do that.
It's 2018, and you know, if that's what a smart, independent woman with her own, she's an entrepreneur, wants to do. You know, if she wants to flirt with a guy with Dumbo ears, that's on her. You
Look
know?
at Mama whispering sweet nothings right into Esposito on the outside.
Yeah, she's a vixen. She might be. I don't even know how old she is.
She is a vixen.
I don't know how old. You know, how old is she? 50? She's 60? She 80? She doesn't look like any of those things. I mean, her clothing is a little. Oh my God, he's got a barbed wire bat. What is he thinking? What?
To him, that's just some hardcore salami.
Hey, the salami. He's making a statement here, I think. I don't know what the statement exactly is, but I mean, we saw men disappear into the shadow realm. We had children sleeping for a while. I mean, this show's all messed up.
Look at this. Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna quit. Wow, Esposito. I don't think Esposito even wanted to be part of this. I really don't. He just saw his friend disappear.
SCFL your face, huh?
We're seeing some weird stuff.
With some amazing naming in the chat.
You know what's interesting? Sledding
69.
also
Mama
likes to employ the STF.
What are you saying?
I'm saying he's used the STF to win matches before. You know, he technically kind of won the Trios Championship with an STF. I'm not saying that. Just saying, maybe these guys have a lot in common. And
well, I'm just saying, Bix thought that match was nice.
Nice. Jessica, I really would appreciate your reporting here. We have an interesting fight coming up next. Can you give us some background on it?
Looks like next up we have Corvus Rogers, Rat Middle, Rastaban Baptiste, and Turgid Del Monaco taking on Karate Hendrix, Fragrant Tanaka, Blaster Robinson, and Baby Hayes. So Corvus, Rat, and Rastaban are current trios champions, and Karate, Fragrant, and Blaster are the current trio's #1 contenders. After they brought out some knives in a match last week.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, like there was a
both,
crazy.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago and last week, knives
Yeah.
were brought out in both matches.
yeah.
So
Kind of a
now
shame
we're-
that it got to that, you know.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on here. A lot of weird stuff, obviously, but a lot of really violent stuff. Like when Discussion Davis took Picaporte's shirt. There's been a lot of weird. Like, people here are in a certain kind of mood, I guess you could say.
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, I just want to point out that this is probably one of the most competitive matchups here. All these guys are badasses. Karate Hendrix is a badass. He's the first ever March Sadness champion. Fragrant Tanaka is kind of a weird guy. Like, why is he there?
I mean, it's basically the entirety of the PK gym.
Is Fragrant Tanaka part of the PK gym?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, I didn't know that. I just thought he was just this weird random dude who just...
Well, that's because you don't care anything that's not Billy Ribbon, so...
Oh, that's not true
you
at
are
all.
so biased towards these Bianchi apologists. It's really
Not at
terrible.
all, not at all. But, you know, I mean, with that said, I do see on the call sheet that we do need to kind of have a bit of a callback here. Like, we're keep in mind that Discussion took Picaporte's shirt last week.
It was a heinous
You
attack.
can see Bradford Culpepper looking on there. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of interesting, weird stuff going on because Discussion wants to be that champion. He wants to be the first ever referee champion. And then we saw, but Bike doesn't want to give him the title shot. We saw this earlier today. There's Discussion running away, angry. Like, we saw that right there. It's just we've been seeing like Discussion.
An argument at the food place, an argument at the dog place.
Like, this man is obsessed with doing whatever it takes to win over and over again, and it's frankly it's bizarre.
I don't get. I mean, I guess Discussion's mindset here is he wants to be the first referee to become world champion, but this guy is sick. He needs professional help.
There they are. Look at their puka shell necklaces. And these guys probably know in the back of their minds that they got Tapas Tiempo coming for them.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna be next, essentially, on top of... I mean, I think immediately next on top of the hit list is Fortran, but... Yeah, any one of these guys could be... in a bad spot.
Yeah, I mean, but tonight they have to fight a pretty tough team. You know,
An adult baby.
yeah, an adult baby. He's, you know, he's making his presence felt. He's gonna do his best.
Blaster's always dangerous. I mean, he's just a big tough bastard. You know, Karate Hendrix loves kicking people in the back of the head. In the
Yeah.
front of the head.
Hey Jessica, look at your messenger.
Wow, with it looks like the camera got
I know.
stuck in the crowd.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Sometimes I don't have all the messenger options open, so
That's fine.
that's, you know, a thing that happens.
Yeah.
As I learn.
Oh, that dangerous elbow. Whoa, no count there. Weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
I mean, that no-selling the elbow to the spine is a strong move. You know,
Yeah.
that is sending a message and saying, I'm not going to take this shit.
Baby comes in. Baby is the editor-in-chief of the website.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that you can, yeah. Tapas Tiempo, who should be talked about here. Oops.
Does he really deserve that, though? You know, he's on this tear against these brothers in arms, and you know, he just seems like a jealous, spurned lover or something. You know.
It's a really
He's buying
interesting thing. Like
space.
these dudes all wearing their puka shells. I feel like the PK gym is like they're kind of like I don't. It's like, get away from us, dude, with those puka shell necklaces.
Yeah, nobody in their right mind would be wearing a puka shell necklace. Rastaban is clearly... I mean, I don't blame Tapas for snapping and wanting to beat these guys up.
Oof, rat middle.
But, you know, I think, as we've seen with some of these guys, especially Rat Middle, you know, there's a lot of issues that these guys have to work through, and I think Rastaban has helped them a lot in certain aspects. I mean, we haven't seen Rat, you know, attacking people after the bell anymore. He had that one moment of weakness, and, you know, it's been kind of fixed, I would say.
Murph says Tapas is right, but
I mean,
Murph
did he
also
get neutered?
says Murph is probably one of the biggest proponents to Bike Bianchi getting arrested, which I would not be surprised if there are, you know, investigations, if not open, being considered.
I think the fact that none of these guys really get paid, I mean, I guess they sort of get paid, but it's so weird. The whole economics of Belly Ribbon is just a bizarre mishmash.
I mean, we know Ichabod has been cooking up a lawsuit for feels like years now. He's yet to pull the trigger on that.
I think he just wants it as a threat and not actually something that'll go to court. He just wants to, you know, use that as his leverage.
I mean, you know what? Chainsaw brings up a good point. There's no police in Billy Rabone. You know, it's an election year. Maybe they should elect a sheriff.
I mean, that is a new legacy reference, but you know, it's also a true fact. There is no police in the city or township of Belly Ribbon, Iowa.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's the thing. Like, where do all these children come from? There are so many kids in this town. I don't know. I'm just excited.
You know,
like,
for
I'm
a
coming
town
in here.
that
We're
doesn't
kind of.
fuck, there's a lot of kids.
Well, you know, this league doesn't fuck, but I think that the town must.
The town has to fuck.
Yeah. It's like. Anyway.
Baby.
We're
doesn't,
7.5 minutes in here, and I'm like kind of expecting this to be one of the best matches of the night. And it just feels like they're kind of warming up now. We've seen a lot of weird action tonight. We saw a 190-something match, but overall, the action has been really weird. My dark horse match of the night ended up in the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. What a way to go.
I mean, our best match of the night, according to Bix, went to a draw. So
Yeah, Bix is
I think
losing it.
he's cranky.
Yeah, he's somebody get him an apple juice.
He's the one that needed the nap.
I understand that reference.
Yeah, you do? That's good. I like that.
I'm gonna pretend I understand that reference.
There's a Netflix documentary all about it.
Oh, I don't have Netflix, so.
Man, Rat Middle just smacking that fist. Like, one of the most deadly strikers. He's kind of, Jessica, he's kind of gotten lost in the mix of these teams, but he really wants to represent the Sons of Anger hard, huh?
Yeah, he's he's full on bought in. Lutley is not wrestling. I'm not sure who you. The guy in the diaper is Baby Hayes.
Yeah, Baby Hayes is the editor-in-chief of the website.
And the co-founder of the league.
The co-founder of the league, a former champion.
Yeah, Lutley always wears his trademark singlet.
Well, it turned orange because he never washes it. But it's Dorito dust.
Yeah, he does have other clothes, but he just wears them over the singlet. I don't think I've ever seen him without it.
I don't think it can come off anymore. I think he just has to move it to the side when he has to use the bathroom.
It's fused to his skin. Oh man.
It's kind of like his skin has grown into and over it in certain spots, and you just can't take it off.
I mean, that's what happens when you have so much ramen and you sip the last bits of it and to get all the flavor packet and it drips all over you and you don't clean it. Your skin just fuses to your singlet. I mean, the Sons of Anger, they are working as a team, as a unit, so to speak.
I mean, as we've stated in the past, one of the best matches in Super Chat history was a great trios contest between the Sons of Anger and the Supreme family. So.
Ooh, yeah. That's a really good point. I actually just watched that the other night, and I was blown away. Like, I just got caught up, and I forgot it was such a good match, and it happened.
We've been having some reruns in the last couple of days for all of our previous events, and give us a follow so you can know when we're doing stuff like that. And it might not be unofficially live situation, but they're good matches, Brent.
Yeah, Jessica, we need you to just lean into that mic a little bit more.
Lean into everything.
I will try better.
There you go.
Lean into life. Rat and Karate. I mean, these guys could really. I mean, this is the kind of quality that SCFL brings to you on a weekly basis. These are some of the toughest men in the world, and for some reason, Rastaban's going for the Dolphin Clutch pin after doing absolutely nothing to deserve it. This guy, his puka shells, his 311, he's losing it.
Rastaban's whole wrestling style and technique is to get the match over as soon as possible. So he goes for a lot of quick roll-ups just to catch people off guard. You never know when it's going to happen or when it might work. Why try and bother to wear someone down for 15, 20, 30 minutes when just a surprise inside cradle will get the job done in 5.
Yeah, he's a goofy guy. He's a very strange goofball. Wow.
I feel like this match is just starting, though.
Well, we got a 2.9 count from that fake Japanese driver. Moonsault.
Wow, Turgid Delmonico. I've had some Delmonico beef jerky at this butcher down the street for me. It's delicious.
I wonder if he's related to them or if he's just really a fan of jerky. He's obviously not a fan of hitting frog splashes, correct?
I think Delmonico is also just a cut of steak, maybe. I'm not 100%. But Turgid is a...
I thought it was like the flavoring. I could be totally wrong. I have no idea, to be honest.
I'm not sure. I'm not going to bother to look it up.
I've got no idea.
Yeah. Wow.
But Delmonico is a student of SAFTA, which I used to remember what it stood for, but someone on the forum said it stood for stick a fucking thumb anywhere, and that's kind of what I like to pretend it means. And Turgid does like to go for eye gouges and low blows and all sorts of, nebulous techniques that nevertheless do get the job done.
Well, that's
I thought he was a
terrible.
member of SAG-AFTRA.
Baby Hayes needs his eyes to edit everybody's. Like Tapas Tiempo recently had that sponsored content. Keep in mind, anyone in the chat room can also go ahead, click that follow, click that subscribe button for to generate more content from Baby Hayes' team.
Yeah, I mean,
Jessica writes up.
we
stuff every-
clearly Picaporte needs a new shirt. There's probably some other things around the arena that need fixing, but maybe we have to even hire a new ghost hunter. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe we can find
As long as
something
we're gonna
to
be, doing more
take care of
stuff.
these dogs.
Oh, gross.
Say hi to us. Say hi to us on Reddit. There's so much to this, and it's very exciting.
Subreddit and maybe an AMA and all these other things.
Ooh, a Bike Bianca asked me anything.
Mike, why are you so sad?
In comes Karate. Karate's
He's
barely fought tonight.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you're in an Atomicos match. You got a pretty big team, and you can.
Oh, get up, Karate. See, that's nasty. That's dangerous to take a kick to the head like that when Baby Hayes, an editor of a small website, is holding you. That's
Iron
how
grip
people
of
get
an
hurt.
editor.
The iron grip of an editor.
WordPress blog.
Oh.
Hook kick.
Clovis going up top.
I'm really surprised that the Suns have not been, helping out their partners in peril very much, but
There's a lot of puka shell anxiety, I think.
I guess it's all part of Rastaban's grand plan.
He has a plan other than just, listening to 311.
I mean, I guess it's jam out, look at some crystals, look at some cool pewter dragons, smoke weed.
Pewter dragons, like the stone, or is that what he calls dragons that he looks at on his computer?
Does he
My
have
pewter dragons. Hey, I'm gonna go take a look at my pewter dragons now. Okay.
I'm sure he doesn't have
And he
it.
just sits down in his chair and
This
Googles
is
dragons.
Is that what he calls it when he looks at pictures of women, poodle women?
The children are screaming. This is turning out to be a great match.
Yeah. Oh god, a pedigree right near, near his corner, and he gets a 2.9 on Fragrant Tanaka. These guys are, Fragrant Tanaka had a knife pulled on him 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Murph, I had actually determined that, and I want to say it was Morvis that was most likely to wear a button-up dragon shirt.
What's going on with the Suns?
And Rat is the most likely to have spent all of his money on actual dragon figurines.
Rat is the guy who'd have a flame, kind of like Sonophils, probably.
God, 70% of the league owns a dragon shirt. At least. Maybe more.
Yeah.
Maybe 90.
Blaster, I mean, just as Chainsaw demands that he sees more Blaster's in the match, baby.
Getting his big body slammed.
Yeah, exactly. He's just getting slammed around a bit.
Oh God, Jesus! He just goes for the eyes, and it's so terrible.
What a prick.
Stomps him in the dick. Sometimes I really just think about this league, and I don't know, man. We just saw a sequence in which a dude got poked in the eyes, he got choked, and then got stomped in the dick. What?
I really, the Sons of Anger are really just they're just every man for himself. If you're getting pinned, they're just yeah, whatever. This is insanity. He's been almost 30 minutes here. Rat's tired.
It happened.
Oh,
Rat middle. Wow, that submission game, that underrated
Wow.
submission game of
Nice
his.
split. He's tapped a few people at that.
%, not bad. Doesn't quite live up to expectations as usual, but still quite interesting. What is this? Something's happening here, guys.
what?
It's sledding. He seems to be taking the food from the dogs into the blue room. What? Oh my god. Discussion
blue room?
Davis. Discussion Davis is... What is he doing?
What is he? What? Oh,
Discussion
God.
Davis. Discussion Davis has sledding? What is happening
Why-
here?
This doesn't really make sense. Why would this happen? Why? What?
Jesus
Life
Christ.
is out of order here in SCFL.
Fuck.
This is gross.
One second. Yeah?
Wow. Yeah, there's no cops. There's absolutely no cops.
My God.
I know. I know.
Discussion Davis needs to be stopped, and I think, I don't know who can, I mean, I guess team him up with Philly again and watch them just mire in mediocrity. That's how you stop Discussion Davis.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm very
I-
I'm concerned about everything.
This is weird. I don't get what he's trying to do anymore. Like he's attacking all the other refs, and does he want to be the only referee? Then how is he going to have a match?
Right.
I'm sure he hasn't thought that through.
I don't get it anymore. I don't know what this guy's thinking. I am so whatever. I don't know. Discussion Davis. Bike needs to just fight this guy, get this over with, so we don't have to deal with his bullshit anymore.
Yeah, but it proves that the only, like, not the only way, but the best way to get a title shot is not by winning matches, but just by complaining and being a big enough pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't.
Mike's just gonna give you a title match. Like, that's not how you have. That's not. I mean, I guess that's technically the bike way, but that's not how you're supposed to run a wrestling organization.
The bike way.
The bike way. Totally fucked up.
I don't know. I'm.
So much stuff didn't save from the Shadow Realm.
Ugh. There's just. I just wish that Discussion would just, figure his life out.
But can we talk about the fact that I didn't know that we had a blue room, and I don't know why we have a blue room, and what
I
the
mean, it's
purpose
the
of
blue
a blue room is?
It's the blue room. I mean, originally,
Whoa.
there's a lot of weird stuff in the bowels of this place.
Look at that. Sledding with no shirt.
My God,
Jesus.
Discussion took his goddamn shirt. This is.
This is for the shoot title #1 contendership, currently held by Boxing Bianchi. Credit Lewis. He's dangerous with submissions. I mean, he ripped Mike Miller's knee to pieces.
Yeah, we
There
saw
was-
it
there
double
were like-
pop.
Yeah, there are a lot of pops. There wasn't much screaming just because Mike was so drunk that he didn't feel a lot of it, but he kind of moaned for a while. It was really gross. And of course, in any kind of MMA style match, the best option is to always target the spine, whether it's elbows, body slams, suplexes. If you attack the spine, you're doing fine.
Attack the
Yeah.
spine, doing fine.
It is all about the spine. You know, but Credit Lewis wants to attack the leg. So it's a dual-pronged attack here against, you know, a guy who's seen success in the shoot realm, I guess you could say. Zoroastriani. Yeah, I mean, we know that sledding has the ability to wear at least he has a tuxedo that he could wear to try to impress Mama as well, but you know, I guess he does look like Paul Hollywood quite a bit, so he's just he's just hunking it up.
I assume he's going to be hanging out by the food place with the mixing bowl and just kind of suggestively waiting for Mama Dinner to walk past.
He's gonna be jabbing his finger into people's bread.
He wore a tuxedo last week.
Yeah, he did. He doesn't have time to change into it. He'd bring his tuxedo this week. He's not a one-note chump. You know what I mean?
He's probably getting it dry cleaned and probably wasn't ready in time.
Yeah, you know, he refereed a death match in a tuxedo. Like, come on, like.
My God, this whole card is just flying by, and we haven't even really talked about like the main event at all. Like, we've done a really bad job. I feel like too much stuff is happening.
This has been a weird show, man. This like
it says Scaredy Cat at the bottom. What does that mean?
A few short matches away from the main event. Maniac Missouri, who defeated his brother to earn an opportunity, or cousin, friend, whatever the other Missouri. Maniac's in there against Technology Cooper, who, as we've seen, will do whatever it takes to be hardcore champion, whether that's body slamming a dead man, hitting someone in the head with a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat so hard that the bat explodes.
Yeah.
He's willing to do whatever it takes to maintain his hold on that hardcore belt.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
And they're going to fight in, or on, I guess, some unused tile from Sledding Bianchi's bathroom.
That's the thing, like, this should be a night of celebration. Like, Sledding Bianchi's remodeled his bathroom, and now he's lost his shirt. This is terrible. Like, it's supposed to be a positive night of fights.
I mean, I can't wait for the shiplap death match. I can't wait for the reclaimed Barnwood death match.
You know, he's been watching some HGTV, hasn't he?
I'm sure.
I'm sure. I mean, he's an older gentleman, so I think that's what all kind of like, not quite elderly, but sort of older people watch, is just HGTV.
Hey, after my kids were born, what the hell did she... I don't know.
Oh, I mean, do you still watch it though?
No.
So yeah, so you're not an older person that just watches HGTV all the time.
What? Zoroastriani Brown, semi-successful model, freakishly small mouth. Got into fighting because of that. Mostly a model from the neck down.
Look at sexual dancing.
I don't think we should shame a person further.
I'm not shaming him. I'm saying that's the reality of his career, is that he just never could take it to the next level. Meanwhile, Credit Lewis is a multi-time kickboxing champion.
You don't have to use the word freak in that context to describe him. You can just say
well, it's freakishly small. It is shocking.
I mean, what if he's a freak on the league?
Oh!
Maybe he's really into corn, guys.
Sledding's doing well.
Sledding did this little shimmy all the way across the thing.
Whoa, did you see that like weird mist behind Sledding there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, there it is. Zoroastriani Brown.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Big kick rush, you know?
So he'll be facing Boxing Bianchi next week at our All Titles on the Line show.
Yeah.
93%. Wow. Let's see here.
And hopefully we can get credit evaluated to see if that was a severe injury or just, kind of a minor bell ringing sort of incident.
I think that's like a pretty minor, but like, you know, a couple weeks. He's probably out a few weeks. He's unconscious.
True.
Oh, that's what happened. Jason.
Hold on one second. I don't know what you want me to look at. What?
Something is.
What?
Check the run sheet.
Hold on a second here. Exhibition. What's our next match here?
Well,
oh,
actually,
this is actually very interesting. Well, what?
if you check the run sheet,
Hold on one second here. So what fight is next? Okay. Yeah. Should that happen now? There's something weird happening backstage. I don't know what's going on. Tell me what to do.
I don't know. This is
Jessica.
Discussion Davis, man. This guy is.
Discussion Davis is causing serious chaos right now.
Causing a scene, a panic, a ruckus.
A ruckus.
He's being a piece of shit.
We saw him chase after and take slutting Bianca's shirt. So does that happen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gotta. As we saw earlier, discussion, attacking, sledding.
Yeah. I don't know what he's trying to do here. I mean,
maybe
he took his shirt. We know that. Like, it's just. But why? Why does he want this guy's shirt too? I mean,
maybe he has it in his mind that if he's the only referee, then he can hold that hostage over Michael to get a title shot. I don't know.
I don't know. He's a mess. Person, he needs some serious counseling. I don't know.
I mean, he was. I think the raccoon situation really left him emotionally and mentally unstable, and he really needs to be. He needs help. I think he really does need help. And I'm not trying to shame him or anything. I'm just saying that, if you get your upper lip ripped off by a pack of raccoons, it's gonna do some more scarring than just physical.
Yeah. I mean, the Blue Room is our designated backstage area. I mean, I'm not sure why anything happens here.
The Blue Room.
We first saw it when, during I think it was March Sadness. I believe that's when it was, when Spencer Morgan was back there watching a monitor.
So this is an interesting fight here.
Yeah. Picaporte's pissed. He's had a ref without his shirt. Discussion Davis took sledding shirt, as we can see. There he is, wearing at least one of their shirts. Maybe he's got both of them on, like he's layered them. I don't know.
I mean, he's significantly bigger than both guys. I mean, especially Picaporte's real small. But
Sledding is actually really frail. This is like the camera angle is just weird. He puts a lot of makeup on his body too.
I mean, discussion has, he's got his shirt stacked on him. He thinks he's like a skater or so. I don't know what he's doing. He's wearing two shirts.
Maybe he's using it like his hardcore armor. I don't know.
But I mean, if he's wearing it as armor, he shouldn't be fighting in it, right?
Whoa.
I don't know. I mean, Roman Reigns gets to have a chest protecting vest.
Yeah. This Discussion Davis is.
I like how exasperated you were saying that. Like, why was it legal for D'Lo to have the vest? It makes no sense. Oh.
I know. I mean, D'Lo Brown
But
doing
I
a
don't
frog
think
splash.
two tiny referee shirts really counts as any significant advantage
They're 100%
in a fight.
100%.
I don't know if they're
Look at-
cotton. They're way more breathable of
I
a
don't
fabric.
know. I mean, look at how much they've shrunk. Like, it's definitely cotton. You know, this is George Costanza telling the team to get cotton uniforms all over again.
Cotton. Now here's the thing. I mean, all respect to Picaporte as a referee, but as a competitor in the ring, he's not the greatest. But we've seen Discussion essentially fight down to his competition before. I mean, he's
Yep.
him and Philly, I think, were effectively broken up by losing to the Fixers. You know, he went over 30 minutes with Dougie before defeating him. He went over an hour with Letlu and Psylop.
And it's that kind of inability to finish that leads you to taking a shirt off of a man who's like putting like dog feed in a blue room that's creepy, and then immediately walk out and have that man referee a match between another smaller man. Like, all of this is so passive aggressive right now.
Like, and like he's wearing, like, honestly, both of the men in the ring with him, men that he's wearing their shirts.
He's wearing their shirts.
Oh god, he's ran into a turnbuckle like an idiot. This match could go an hour for all we know.
Yeah.
Discussion Davis.
He just wants it to be all about him, always.
He effectively doesn't realize that just because you're in a match for a long time doesn't make it a great match.
Yeah, he's in it here. Wearing two shirts. He's this is like, I don't even know. These t-shirts mean a lot to these guys.
Exactly.
It's their livelihood. You know, Picaporte's jumping over this guy.
If you like, we've already seen it. We've seen
And he missed-
Picaporte earlier in the
he missed
night
that
without
chop.
his shirt. Like, the referees is not the same without the stripes.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
get a clip of a bunch of leapfrogs and then a missed chop, because that's just pure SCFL.
I mean,
you try
funny-
something and then you fuck up.
Funny enough, right now, it seems that I guess shirtless would be okay for a bathroom death match. That will be our main event.
I don't know, man. Those titles can really, affect you. If a referee, gets knocked down and falls on some, broken up tile, that's gonna be bad.
he's chopping the bare chest of Picaporte. This shouldn't have to be that way. Picaporte should have protection, you know?
But that's completely ignoring the fact that Picaporte has a normal outfit. like this outrage is so manufactured on the side of sledding of Picaporte. It's ridiculous. They're so pissed off, and rightfully so. But like, come on. Like, just let Discussion ref a few matches, and he gets his world title shot. We're good.
That is the least logical thing I've ever.
Why?
Because why does he get a title shot for?
No.
I guess in a world where fucking sledding gets a title shot for reffing 35 matches in a night, like everything, like maybe that's why Discussion did it, because he sees that referees get title shots.
Well, I mean, he should know that it's simply the fact that it's a Bianchi getting a title shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the family is so messed up. This is the worst. Why do we put up with these people? Why do we put up with Belly Ribbon? I don't
Well,
even.
Discussion's taking the belt back from Bike. Belt back
Well,
Bike.
he wants to, but look at the way he's going about it. This is ridiculous. Because they're friends, they won't just fucking fight the guy. You know what I mean? Like, this is taking his dad's
Just win some other matches and then earn a title shot.
But wow. But the
Can't
thing
even
is
pin
like,
Picaporte.
but Bike has done the hard thing, and he's like had to he's had to beat up his father. 2 weeks ago, he beat up his dad. Like, he is defending his belt. Like, Bike had to go through the Ichabod thing for months. Like, everyone go back on YouTube. We all remember.
He beat Ichabod. That was, I mean, wasn't Ron Harris the referee and did a terrible fast count?
He did a really bad fast count.
But
That's why
then
we
he-
haven't seen him.
Then
He beat him twice.
Then he defeated Kelly, who had been in 75 matches that night and was legally declared dead in 10 of those. And now he's vaunted as some great triumph of Michael Bianchi. And then he defeated his father, who you know, as we've noted, has had multiple strokes and should never be an active competition.
I'll give Bike some credit that he was going really soft on his dad, and we could hear him like whispering, like like to his daddy, like, "Oh, daddy, I don't want to hurt you." Like, it was really awkward, just like everything with Bike is.
I mean, I guess, like, all right, if Discussion wins here, he's beat up. Like he's won like 3-4 fights in a row, or
Yeah, but I mean, beating up a referee. I don't care. Picaporte is an active competitor, but he's not. No offense intended to the cabbie, but he's not challenging for a world title anytime soon. I mean, maybe if he beats Discussion, he will, but who knows? It feels like we're in the Wild West here, and just anything that somebody randomly cooks up just happens, and there's no rhyme or reason. I don't really. Why does Discussion Davis deserve anything? He couldn't beat the Fixers.
I mean, if the Bianchi family were in another part of the country that had a Creole roots, it would definitely be 100% Southern Gothic. Just a weird, gross family with a lot of problems.
Discussion missed a diving head.
Speaking of family, like in tonight's main event, what is Maniac Missouri going to think about his brother getting eliminated from the Scramble title earlier tonight? Whoa, 3! Discussion wins! And Sledding counted it. Props to Sledding. Sledding's not... He looks pissed, though.
This guy who
Sledding looks pissed. Sledding looks pissed. Imagine that. Imagine having to count that. Discussion is humiliating them both. Wow. That's pretty impressive.
No, it's not. I mean, I guess it's impressive that Sledding could be impartial, but as for the actual match, it's I mean, it's Picaporte.
I mean, Picaporte is a great competitor, but he got a couple of big close near falls there. But I don't know. I don't know.
Remember, folks, you can book the Steel Drum Band for your own gig if you would like to hear the dulcet tones of, what is it, Beach Boys covers?
Goth Wave Beach Boys covers.
Yeah.
Could you sing any of that for us, please?
With 2 bassists.
Well, the steel drum band. Do 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 do. Dead bodies in the sun. This guy's wearing Crocs and shorts. Why am I terrible band at the Tiki Lounge?
Wow. Well, I want to point out...
Colt is really upset about being in the band still.
There's a lot going on in this next fight. There's a lot going on in this next fight.
The Kneevolution has had
the
some
Kneevolution,
setbacks.
baby. This is happening. We've got knees, Jessica.
They've run into the issue of the classic damn numbers game. They might have found a friend. They might have found an ally, as it were, in this fight.
I mean, I hope they have found an ally, because... Chainsaw just got the joke.
What joke?
The steel drum band.
What's the fucking joke?
Yeah, there's no joke. That's a serious thing. They sell their... They are the most profitable venture in all of SCFL.
Yeah, they make a lot of money, man.
Miles Manhoof, man, he is a dynamo. Everybody loves this guy. I'm excited about this. Ichabod trying to ruin it is the most Ichabod thing imaginable. We get a good thing in Miles, and then he wants to destroy it. For what? Like, what does he get out of this?
I don't know. It makes no sense. Like, here he is taking the dude with the biggest push in everything. Like, he's been nothing but great for the league, and then Ichabod is just such a dick. Such a dick.
And Ichabod, it's not like this guy doesn't get chances. he got a rematch with Bike after the bad fast count, and you know what? He still lost. You know,
And then-
his time is come and gone.
Yeah, and then he played World Tanks and then beat up his brother-in-law. It was a weird situation.
Well, Ichabod is nothing but strange situations. I mean, on a night where we've seen a man disappear in the ring, just leaving a disembodied arm, we've had babies sleeping. We've
And
had,
not
Babies
Hayes.
have been sleeping.
we've had Gushin Davis taking another T-shirt. I mean, this is, you know what it reminds me of? Here's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of when Ichabod is trying to take the Bianchi mustaches. You know, that's the level that discussion is sinking to
Wow.
right now. That is where he's at, and
Those
you know
are-
what?
Those are heirloom mustaches passed down.
Yeah, you know, but still, those shirts, he's trying to hit these people where it hurts.
That's for people unaware. That's Torvald Harrelson, a Swede who.
A faceless man.
How dare you? He's perfectly normally faced. In addition to being a proud proponent of socialism, he knocked out Ichabod in a kickboxing bout to win the world title. So I think there's several layers of bad blood between those groups. And there looks to be someone else on the outside for the knee
I
deletion.
can't see behind Miles' butt.
Yeah, he's got some cake.
Who is that?
I can't really see.
Who is that assed man?
It looks like Ichabod behind Gene over there.
But that's for sure Ichabod. I mean,
Those-
It's
those guys got hidden.
Aladdin. It's Aladdin
oh
Bell.
my God, that's Federal Bell's son.
Federal Bell. You
Wow.
still can't see him again. Now Jacques' ass is in the way. Federal Bell on the outside in the army pants. Keep in mind, Aladdin Bell. Federal Bell is part of the alt-right. While Aladdin Bell is a proud member of the Democratic Socialists of America tag team. It makes sense that he be out there with Torvald right now.
Yeah,
There's Federal
not
Bell
only
right
is-
now.
Not only is Torvald a socialist, but I mean, come on, his dad is a member of the deplorables. You know what I mean? His dad in the ring right now against Miles, and I mean, we saw these guys epic battle a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. So many knees were thrown.
I mean, the DSA getting involved against the alt-right. I mean, to me, that it's overdue. You know, like something has to give.
It makes a ton of sense.
I mean, the issue is, the alt-right usually has a numbers advantage, but with Torvald coming out, I think, they might kind of...
Yeah,
Keep
that's what
things
makes
up.
it interesting. And we're not even seeing America right out there.
Yeah, America Right. You know, he's a dangerous guy. He's broken arms, man.
Keep in mind, we see Discussion Davis diligently refereeing after in a tough match.
Diligently refereeing
He is.
after stealing a man's shirt
He's doing a good job out there.
and beating up a referee that's like,
If Sledding can
100
do it,
pounds
if these
taller
other
than him.
people can do it, I think he's proving that he can be an active referee and world champion, and
no,
that's
no. Let's be real here. He is.
Miles is in. Miles is in. The pop is real.
Look. All right.
Look. Aladdin Bell looks on the outside.
Discussion is the fucking Ichabod of Belly Ribbon. All right. There, I said it. It's on the tip of everybody's tongue. Everybody's
Wow.
afraid to say it. He is just as selfish, just as terrible.
Keep in mind, Federal and Miles, there's Aladdin talking shit to his dad, or maybe not saying anything, I couldn't tell. Miles and Federal went like 35 minutes or something, like 2 weeks ago. Like, these
It was
guys,
a great match.
it's a amazing match. So, like, we know that these guys are like, matching each other tit for tat, right? Like, who won last week? Remind me. There's
The alt-right did because Jacques got quadruple teamed while Miles was in a bit of youthful hubris, was busy kind of playing to the crowd instead of helping his elderly mentor.
This is the co-main
But
event of the
Federer-
night. Like this night has been crazy, but we're moving right along here. Just wanna, Walsh, Jessica, I just want to say I'm really thankful that we didn't get sucked into a vortex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a
Definitely.
close call. Close call.
Ichabod's tweeting. What a shithead.
Oh no, Ichabod's tweeting. I don't even want to
Yeah.
click on it.
I don't. You shouldn't. I don't know. I'm surprised to see Gene Green out here. He's been having some brain issues recently.
To say the least.
I mean, you could argue
no.
that anyone in the alt-right is suffering from brain issues, but him more than others.
Wow. Ichabod making the point that Hitler was a socialist, apparently, because that is a logical argument that happens these days.
Ryan's throwing a chair in the ring.
Wow. What a dick.
I have not seen any knees from Miles yet, but I can change
No knees.
at the drop of a hat.
Whoa, misses one there.
Or I guess the drop of a knee.
10 minutes gone.
There we go.
There's Petrov. Pyotr Petrov, whose life becomes ever more like relevant because supposedly his sister was one of the hookers that allegedly peed.
Sex worker.
Sex worker?
He's,
Yeah, come on, man.
we're living in 2018.
You know what?
Yeah, his sister was involved with the legendary P tape that we have not yet to actually see. Of course, Petrov also claims that it was his bed that was involved.
That makes
in
no
the whole,
sense.
Yeah, unless Petrov literally owns an upscale hotel in Moscow.
Can we go to the... Oh, Torvald takes a big hit to the outside. Can we go to that audio? I think we have a Petrov interview
let
from a
me
few weeks
cue it up
back.
here. All right. So Petrov's sister. She worked in the field a bit. Maybe Petrov kind of a pimp. I don't even know. I mean, that does not make sense, KGB. But Pyotr Petrov, sister was Donald Trump, American president at the time, American capitalist. He show up. We give him a good time. Sister, he made sister pee on the bed and pee on your girl, and there's a lot of pee. You know what I mean? A lot of pee. Petrov's bed, complete mess. Nobody buy the story. I tried to sell to the Gawker, and the Gawker no email back. Petrov is an honest man. He's an honest man who I've had this scoop for years now, and nobody buy the story. Everybody want to talk about Euler and the whatever, and nobody buy the tape. Nobody bought the tape from Petrov. Nobody offer up the money, so I gave it to Vladimir Putin, and that's where the tape. Okay. Well,
Wow.
Does the story align with things that we've heard? Somewhat. Do I believe him? I don't know. I'm confused
big knees
by
there.
Petrov is really.
The only way I didn't have any kind of count on the outside to get these guys back in the ring.
Yeah. We have really bad referees though. I mean, this guy did not.
Discussion doesn't care.
Yeah, he did not undergo Belgrade Civic Auditorium licensing.
Wow, look at this. Federal Bell tosses Torvald out to Aladdin, and he's just staring down his son. He cannot see what Aladdin's saying anything. That was a very intense moment that was unfortunately not captured thanks to xylophonist Bianchi. He's doing his best. He's doing his best.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could ask him about Sonic Deadspin, but I think he would confuse it with Meat Spin and get really upset.
Terrible.
Oh god.
Those things don't exist in Russia. You know what I mean?
Oh. So, Jessica, what's going to happen here? After this? I mean, next week is the big end-of-month show. 2.9. Discussion's out there. He's being fair.
Is he?
Yes. Next week's the big end of month show. Are Miles and Ichabod? Oh, 2.9. Are Miles and Ichabod gonna fight or what?
I don't know.
They have to.
We might see some sort of Atomicos match, with all the alt-right and all the socialists or the evolution or however you want to call it. I mean, we just know that Ichabod likes to weasel out of matches as much as he can. We saw it when he was world champion.
No, Ichabod and Discussion are flirting. Oh no!
He's doing what it takes to help his team, I guess. I don't really. These guys have a history, man. And like
everyone
the
is
sexual
so
tension is palatable.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone is so like asexual. They're all like into anything.
SCFL.
They're just like
Lemon Party,
blobs.
brought to you by Tub Girl.
There's cells that'll just like connect onto any other warm cell that'll get near it. Oh.
Torvald is quite an athlete.
Chainsaw, I don't think I don't think that was like serious. I don't think they're in love or anything, but I do think that the majority of time when people are up there on the ring apron trying to distract, like right now, I think that Ichabod is saying like, I think you look good in your little shirt.
He is gonna be.
And it's
he's
not
gonna
like
be tweeting after
negative
he
or
walks.
anything. It's just like they're always flirting. It's always flirting in a positive way.
While a man teabags another man in the ring.
It's
There's
terrible.
a lot of,
I don't know.
A lot of weird stuff going on in this match.
Torvald trying to emulate an imperialist USA missile as he flew it.
Well, that was a Scud missile.
Let's just
Or
point
maybe
out
some sort of drone strike. I don't know.
the main event.
Coming up next, eventually.
Oh, 3! Wow! Yeah, there it was. Federal. Looks his son in the face.
Wow.
Yeah,
Miles
that's,
barely fought in that. What the hell?
He got
That
rid of the
was-
socialist scum.
that was disappointing. In a lot of ways.
Ichabod involved in every step of the way.
This has been a really weird show, and I feel like I say that every week.
Yeah,
87%. I mean, Bix liked it. It's just like one of those shows that it's just like pretty good. Like March of Sadness had 1 million like amazing matches. That was a good
God damn
fight
you,
though.
Nightbot.
Ah, Nightbot.
I mean, I don't know. Torvald may have failed his comrades.
You all right? There they are. There they are. So I mean,
What
where
did
do the needs
Nightbot
go
do
from here?
now?
I don't
He
know.
is.
So, we need to talk about this match here. This match, I feel, goes... This is Technology Cooper. Is this his first title defense since the whole Alex Thompson shit? Like, these men have been hurt for so long. I think it might be.
It's not. He defended against Kelly in that.
Oh,
terrible,
God, that's right.
Yeah.
that terrible night.
Oh, that was kind of... I don't know what to even say about that. In Maniac Missouri, I mean, this is interesting. Of all the people to be in a crazy hardcore match, you know it's going to be this guy.
Yeah, Kelly lost via explosion KO about a month or so back.
Wow.
Walsh, give me some background on the Missouri.
I mean, these guys, the Missouri boys, they have been. We talk about people being hardcore. These guys have proven themselves to be nothing but. They go out there, they cut people, they do it just to do it. They fought each other for contendership, and Maniac walked away as the more hardcore two. But honestly, it felt like on any given night it could be either guy. These guys have been in the hardcore tag division for a while now. This is a big step forward for these guys. Maniac against Technology in a bathroom deathmatch.
I mean,
which
the
we don't even know what
Missouris,
that is.
they've held the Public Enemy. They've held the Public Enemy before. Like, these guys were born of mass transit. Like they're one of the most messed up people, but technology has done some of those craziest stuff ever too. So it's one of those things where
He's handled a corpse multiple times.
yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what we're about to see.
I mean, a bathroom deathmatch.
I mean, and the winner of this is gonna. Are they gonna defend next week? What the hell? Look at those tiles. What? They're sledding with his shirt off. It looks like a linoleum floor. There's a bottle of Dove. My God, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. How could they ever do something like this?
If this floor gets wet, it's gonna be slippery.
It's gonna be slippery. That is so dangerous.
I'm concerned here.
This is quite possibly the worst thing. Look at just pieces of like backstage are in the ring. A fork. Oh God.
Technology eats a sandwich strange. Let's be real here.
This is terrifying. Look at in the corners. It looks like a bottle of I don't know, something.
It's like a medicine cabinet.
A medicine cabinet. You can see the cotton swabs.
Is there bleach, maybe?
Yeah, or you know, alcohol,
some
like
deodorant.
some Dove.
These guys definitely need some deodorant. Who brings fork? You know,
That's gonna be at the top of the SCFL out of context.
You know, these guys do. That's who does.
Oh God, that slam into that cold linoleum, possibly warm. I don't know.
I mean, there's no radiant heating in this ring. I don't.
Absolutely not. Like you have to think that this is nice and chilled. It's just it's definitely not room temperature.
Well, I don't know. I think that when the fixers were putting this down, they kind of like army crawled over the entire ring and just kind of warmed it up with their body heat.
Yeah. All the fixers just like ordered to warm them.
Yeah, this is. I don't even know anymore. This is.
Man.
You know, the last time we had one of these weird death matches, it was a sod death match, and we lost. We lost a member of the family.
Yeah, it's true.
A member of the SCFL family.
Yeah, Mr. Bianchi's like remodels we saw his parquet floor. Oof.
Yeah, Mr. Bianchi death matches. You know, he remodeled. He ended up his refuge.
Come on. Yeah, these matches always get really weird. I think that we're all pretty confident in the fact that there will be an injury stemming from this match. But that's the worrisome part. Like, the champion kind of has to defend. All titles on the line show next week. It's been like a month or two since our last, 2 months probably since our last one that we've done, because March Sadness was last month's big show.
Well, I mean, I don't think they could fit a toilet out here. I think that too.
Yeah, the toilet not being out here, I don't know what that would be just too heavy for Let Lou.
Yeah.
God.
Somebody might die.
The Missouri's really going for those eyes of Technology Cooper here.
Well, if you can't see in a bathroom, you know, if it gets all misty or whatever, like, you know, it's a bad situation.
I think someone could definitely tell us the stats on this, but one of the most likely places to have an accident is in the bathroom, and or in the house.
Getting out of the tub, it was terrible.
See, and then you're asking these men to fight. Are you kidding me right now? This is probably the most dangerous thing we've ever done.
I mean, getting slammed on that tile can't feel good.
We did have that match on brick, and not Brick Roberts.
Yeah.
Not on his skinned corpse.
Man,
just an actual pile of brick.
On his actual back, he would need a massage.
Someone tell me how sledding Bianchi feels right now, wearing no shirt in his old bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, the children are finally screaming. Like, it's been a roller coaster. Here's our main event. I just want to thank the chat room. It's been a weird night.
It's been a wild ride.
In a night of weird nights, this has been weird.
In a night of weird nights. It's true. This is
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong. I mean, there's probably a couple of different nights that have happened here because of the Shadow Realm. Time is, you know, I'm not going to say it's flat circle, but it's definitely something's going on here.
I just don't understand why there is a rope break in a bathroom match. I guess it makes sense.
I mean, it's sledding. You just kind of have to accept it.
Yeah, he just does what he does, you know.
He won't count. He won't do a count out, but he will say, "Hey, get out of the ropes." It's.
I think he doesn't want his.
There's that mouthwash in there in the corner.
He doesn't want to risk like when he's going for the count, like his hand hitting the ropes or something. Like it really freaks him out. Like.
That's another chair.
With all the stink that Hero made about that one incident where his hands were under the ropes, you know, sledding just takes extra care. No one's complained about a count out situation. Well, I guess maybe there might have been one or two.
Well, I mean, when the knife came out, he put the
knife came out. Yeah. Shit has gotten so weird over the last few weeks, and we cannot break this light bulb.
Just decided to get a knife out, like,
well, then,
you know,
like since then everything's been fine, you know. Like he's fought, another fork is out. This truly is a death match, and it's a weird one. Another light bulb.
I don't want guys to die though. I like them, you know.
Oh,
these guys have been staples of our hardcore division. Oh god, he's got a fork. Oh, he dropped it.
I'm surprised they haven't brought out staples.
They have one of those. They have one of those. They have one of those staples buttons that you push, you know, and it, like, just it doesn't do anything. You just
it just a red button. Oh, it's the one that records that. That was easy.
Yeah, that was
easy.
Night of 1,000 nights.
They don't even.
This is why I can't look at the chat. It's too
they don't
difficult.
have like a standard swing line stapler to like hit someone with.
Oh man, we got the barbed wire bat. I don't think it's exploding tonight though.
I hope not. I mean, I guess it depends on how hard technology swings.
So many light bulbs. Like Mr. Bianchi got rid of his track lighting or whatever. That is just had this terrible lighting in his old bathroom.
Yeah, everything here.
Like boxing and biker. Like, what can we use, Dad? Just take it all. Take it all. Oh God! Right into the medicine cabinet. Oh my God.
That's a lot of mercury. Like, what is that? Vapor when those light tubes explode.
Oh man. Yeah. There's that fork. Oh, right on the chair in the linoleum. He's climbing the medicine cabinet. Oh, he gets back down.
He doesn't, you know, medicine cabinet, a little unstable.
Oh, big chair shot.
I'm just trying to see if we get an angle at one of the medicine cabinets, if we can figure out what kind of hair gel or pomade sledding uses.
I don't know if sledding uses a product.
He uses like baby.
Oh no, he takes out another fork. Oh God. Oh, technology is busted open. My God, the bathroom deathmatch has gotten bloody, baby.
I like that he had his own fork in his pocket.
Yeah. Like, well, I'm gonna bring out my own.
It just fits better in my hand.
Oh no, now technology's
I love
got
technology headbutting him right after. Like, hey, you want to bust me open?
Oh my God.
Blood. Wow, you dropped a fork to get fork. This is made up.
Sledding called a rope break and a fork attack. Not he's
like,
fine
no
with a
boys.
fork attack, but you can't.
Diving headbutt. That's his big move, man. Like I can't believe that we're still going here.
Look at this. It's a bloodbath.
It's dedication.
Oh.
Yeah, sledding is really going to town on those tile slaps. We got blood everywhere.
I like that Missouri gladly pointed to his own bleeding forehead.
He's way
Check
in.
this shit out!
Yeah. Isn't this sweet?
Hey, you kids!
Yeah.
My brain blood.
Hey, all you babies that were sleeping.
Oh, you babies!
What's up, you cool babies?
We should have clipped those forks. Oh my god, this is getting way crazier than I expected it, actually. Oh.
Blood all over the tile.
3! Wow, technology retains. What a
What a
crazy fight.
That's insane.
Brutal.
Big spinning back fist did it, yeah.
Technology
He got hit in the
is...
head with a chair like 7 times.
I'd like to point out that technology is low-key been one of the best champions, like, of all time. 91%. That was a classic, actually. I can't think of anyone who will ever have a better bathroom death match. Like, you know how people at first were worried about the Hell in a Cell and, like, how can you ever top that? Who would ever want to go back into Mr. Bianchi's bathroom now? I don't know.
I mean, it smells weird. I don't know. Just mercifully.
Yeah. You know what? Before we go... wait. What the hell?
Come on, we're getting ready to get out of here. This has been a weird night. What else could happen?
Something's... What is this? Discussion Davis is burning the other referee outfits.
What the fuck?
What is happening?
This guy's insane. This guy is insane.
Jesus.
What is happening? I can't believe... What? Oh, bike is here. Bike is here. Look at Picaporte and sledding. Look at Picaporte and sledding. Bike does not want this to happen. Oh my god, they're staring down. Picaporte is holding back sledding Bianchi. Discussion Davis. Bike Bianchi. Look at them, the stare down. Look at the stare down.
The look of like discussion just looks like, yeah, I did it. And
Oh
Bike has this look of just like this silent rage and just sadness. It's just, oh god, he's burning the shirt. He's burning sledding shirt, I think. I don't know. He took off the newer one, I think.
He did it. I can't believe that he did that. I mean,
What a piece of shit. Bike needs to fire him. Bike needs to just fucking fire this asshole.
What?
They can't afford
Wait,
more
look
shirt.
at this. Hey, wait. Let loose here. What the hell?
What? What?
Let
Lutlu, what are you doing, Lutlu?
What?
let loose. Hey, let Lou. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Let you can't.
No, that's not what you do,
Oh my
buddy.
god.
Oh, let.
Oh, that's not what you do.
Let.
Oh, let.
No, that's not what you do, kid. Oh god. No. No.
I hope that's an inert material and it won't explode.
Let.
Holy
Oh my
fuck.
god. Oh god. I mean, can we announce next week's show yet?
Yeah, the art just came right off the. It came right off the press to us right now. I'm putting it up. Next week, all titles on the line. Hashtag
yeah.
clothe our refs.
What? Close
Oh,
our
no.
refs?
Oh no. Oh, we're doing a telethon?
It's
Like a bit-a-thon?
SCFL is doing its first ever telethon. We're going to be maybe taking calls, and all titles will be on the line. Miles versus Ichabod.
Oh, God.
I mean, Tapas Tiempo is probably going to be fighting somebody again. But most of all, we gotta raise bits. We gotta raise Bianchi bucks. We gotta raise it all. These men, Discussion Davis has probably stretched that one shirt and just ruined it, and then the other ones he burned. Like
Shirts can't be that expensive, can they?
This is ridiculous. We
Just
really
get
have to turn to our
Oh my god.
to give these guys t-shirts?
it's a telethon.
I mean, I think that's asking a lot of our wonderful audience. I mean, we love them so very much, but
I mean, come
I
on.
know. I know.
I mean, show up next week. It's gonna be a great night. I mean, so many well, not so many. All the titles are gonna be on the line. It's gonna be a great night of fights. But this is just weird.
I know. A lot of weird stuff has happened tonight. I just want to say, Walsh to my left, Jessica to our right, everyone in the chat room, thank you for staying up with us. let's do a really quick rundown of what we saw tonight in the
Some
scramble.
fucked up shit.
Yeah. I mean,
We-
who even won the scramble? I don't remember. I don't
Ron
even...
Lewis eliminated Ricky Robinson after
Oh, yeah.
repelling some more unwanted advances.
Yeah, the Steel Drum Band has another title. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Wim Nyman he drew with Meet Mien in a .tv match in the best match of the night, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yep.
in Bix's. Our tag match went to a Shadow Realm initiated a no contest when
yeah.
some shit happened. Let's not get into it.
Shit did happen.
Children were asleep, so it was awkward for everyone.
It was awkward for everybody. As we saw Tapas Tiempo
yeah.
destroy yet another guy.
Yeah, we also saw Fortran Cobalt back in on the outside, so I think he's off of entry and he's back in action.
Yeah. We also
Foundation Russo and Hero teamed up to eliminate the Lost Boys, which to me feels kind of shitty that they're allowed to even do that. But I guess that means Russo and Computer Collins are going to take on Hero and Philly Supreme next week for the tag titles.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. Pancho Baggins and Raul Hernandez will be they defeated Asana and Brick in a hardcore match, so Pancho's getting another crack at the Kellys with a different partner. Giovanni Dinner made Esposito tap out with, I don't think, any interference from Mama Dinner, which is really interesting.
Very,
She
very
actually gone cold on sledding. Maybe that's another reason for happy to be shirtless.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Good shape. He's a little red, but who is it? Eh?
Yeah, Zoroastriani Brown took out Credit Lewis, so he's going to take on boxing for the shoot title.
That's right.
Fucking discussion. VP Caporte to get something. I don't know. I guess.
I think he's
guess
fighting
title
Mike.
match?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
he's wormed his way into a title match now.
I think so at this point. Yeah.
And then the fucking alt-right defeated the Nevolution / the Socialists / whatever you want to call them when Federal Bell defeated Torvald with a bunch of kicks. And then Technology Cooper overcame getting his head stabbed with a fork and taking a bunch of chair shots to the back of the head to take out Maniac Missouri with a spinning back fist in a surprisingly great bathroom death match.
Surprisingly great because it was in a bathroom, to be honest. I mean, those guys put a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears.
Absolutely. And then I'd just like to point out that, I mean, there is a terrible fire going on here. And it was just a crazy night of what we saw. We saw Bike and Discussion finally face off. They're going to fight for the title next week, and every title is on the line. It's been crazy. We need to close our refs, and we need to go to bed. So, good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night. We love you all so very much.
Yeah. My God.
Yeah.
What a weird world this is.
Good night, Jessica.
Oh, sound trustable. Sorry.
Wow.
You're late.
Yeah.
Watch the rerun. Keep
We
in
can
mind.
clothe our refs next week, though.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.